if we got the intro in here or not, but all right, we live here, brother. But yeah, man, there ain't nothing going on outside of my front door that's worth me leaving my house tonight, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm giving that up, brother. Straight up and down, man. Straight up and down, bro. You know what I mean? I sent the invite to Charles and to Majin, so they might pull up here.
Hey.
Yeah, they might pull up here a little later. Actually, you know what I mean, let me go ahead and text him real quick. Just let him know that you know what I mean, tell him to check his DM real quick.
I apologize if you hear noise. They are popping off fireworks like crazy where I'm at.
Oh man, hey, you out in Texas, man? Shit, they made fireworks.
no, they're fireworks. They're good. They're gunshots hidden in there, but they're fireworks.
Yeah, they made fireworks, brother. Them is 40 cows that they letting off out there, man.
Not where I live. Where certain parts. Hey, no, I'll fix that.
Oh man,
certain parts.
Well, hold on, man. You know what? I want to ask you about something here, man. Talk to me about food here for a second, right?
Oh, okay.
So my wife is from Houston, bro. She's from Houston. She told me about Timmy Chan. It's either Timmy Chan. All right. Talk to me about Timmy Chan. She told me straight up, bro.
It's the classic chicken spot in the hood.
Yo, listen, she told me that this is the best, worst fried rice of your entire life, bro.
Wait, what?
She told me that it is so good for you, but it's also terrible for you in terms of your health.
Bro, I'll be real with you. I haven't had Timmy Chan's in a while, and when I would go, I would never get the fried rice ever. Okay, I would always get the chicken, the fries, and that dog shit biscuit. It was almost like a dumpling and a bread at the same time. It was terrible. It was terrible. Man,
they getting it in out there, brother. And safe and at home is a place to be for tonight, man. Straight up and down.
Most definitely.
But what's on your mind, man? Talk to me, brother. What's on your mind out here, man? You know what I'm saying? What's on your mind, brother? You know, because that last live joint we had got a little bit crowded, so. You know.
Oh yeah. It was an in-game moment, bro. That's all it was.
It really was. It really was.
An in-game moment. That's all it was. Had some people show in, show out. Not much, man. Not much. I'm hoping that next year is good. We get some
big shout out to Primetime Fry, man. Happy New Year.
Primetime Fry always be here.
Happy New Year, brother. Yeah, big ups to Primetime Fry, man. Sticking in here with us, man. But yeah, keep cooking, brother. What's on your mind, man?
What we get next year? That's what's on my mind. And I need, bro, Jack. I need James Gunn to pull a Hail Mary.
As far as what?
As far as getting DC off the ground.
Oh, okay. I thought you was gonna say Guardians of the Galaxy, but all right.
No. Man, you know me. Fuck that movie.
Oh man, come on, brother.
I only do that to mess with you.
But yeah. So you said, I mean, this is the thing, though. Do you really think? I don't think we get anything major next year. I think next year we probably get season 2 of Peacemaker. But other than that, I don't think that we get anything major as far as shakeups next year.
But at least he needs to at least announce that this is the roadmap. This is where we go. This is our roadmap. This is our journey. It's not happening now, or not everything's happening this year. But you'll get. Hey, what's up, Majin?
There we go.
But you'll get some of it this year.
My Gene.
What's happening, fam?
But to continue what you were saying, D Smith, I think we get some announcements next year, but I don't think we get anything on screen. I think we get some announcements, but I think
we at least get 1 to 2 things on screen at the end of the year, possibly. But if what you're saying, I believe is possibly true.
Right, because with Guardians 3 coming out next year as well, I think that whatever can be done to avoid a potential conflict of interest in his transition on the way out of Marvel Studios into DC. This nigga got some whole robe on with a hood, man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Hey, don't hate.
Oh man. All right, man. But
getting his Jedi on. Shoot. Start
Man,
using the Force on me. Don't
listen.
start using the Force and start choking me and shit.
Nah, brother. My cousin is a whole Sith. My cousin is a whole Sith Lord out here, man.
I bet he is. Then he be hitting me with that lightning.
Listen. This young man right here, his years of being a Jedi ain't no coming back, man. No. He has this man has no chance of being a Jedi. Zero.
He's right.
And I'm saying that respectfully, but zero. But I mean, other than that, what else? What else on your mind, D. Smith? What else, man?
I need that that Bass Reeves show to be good.
Okay.
And to come out early in 2023.
Now
I need that Bass Reeves show.
So all right, let's see here. Yellowstone, they got one spinoff that's airing right now, right?
I've been meaning to watch it. I haven't had time yet.
Okay. And then
that's a good time period to talk about the West, because that's when the West was dying.
Okay.
That was on the way out.
All right, so look. I got to chime in here while I'm getting prepared now. This whole Yellowstone show, I'm behind this whole like trend. Like, is this really such a good show? Like, this is the new Office, quote unquote.
Bro, I've watched most of the first season. I'll get at you more on Discord. I watched most of the first season so far, and it's basically Dynasty or Dallas, with a little bit of Breaking Bad flair.
Okay. So
that's the vibe I'm getting off of it.
So can I ask you a question then, D. Smith?
No, it's like Dallas. The drama, dramatics, it's just written better. It's today's version of Dallas with a little bit of Breaking Bad.
All right. So let me ask you this question then, D. Smith, right?
Mm-hmm.
With what you just said there, is it possible that the reason why show like Yellowstone gets the critical acclaim that it gets is the non-woke thing that people talk about on the internet? Is it that much of a factor in the success of that show? Because
when I tell you this, it's geared towards those people.
Okay, but that's okay though. It's okay.
I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. I agree with you. They need something too.
But is it
what
good?
I'm saying is, go sit over there. Go sit over there.
All right, because when we talk about a Bass Reeves TV show, is there a release date for 2023? Has that been announced?
Yes. Okay. I don't know when, but it's scheduled to come out in 20.
Hey, thank you, Monty. I appreciate you doing that and cutting your camera off before you do that. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you.
Salute.
But yeah, all right. Because that's the question I want to ask, and that's going to be on Paramount Plus, right?
Yes, it is.
So when it comes to like that, so all right, my bad. I'm getting mixed up here. Mm-hmm. So that has been announced for 2023, though, correct?
Mm-hmm. Last time I checked, it's still coming out in 2023.
Okay, because that's a big deal. That's a big deal, man. Because I mean, bro, we got some hitters coming up in 2023. Mm-hmm. And I want to ask both of y'all this question here, because I know you can hear me. What are we expecting from The Last of Us premiering in a matter of weeks on HBO Max?
Is that really January? I didn't shoot. I haven't been keeping.
Oh man, hold on, man. That's my uncle back there, man. What?
Yeah, I got my headphones.
Oh man. Wait a minute. That's my uncle Mark back there with, oh man. What's going on, Unc? Oh man, what's in that cup, Unc?
What you drinking, Unc? I just got some sun kiss right now. I done drank the Crown already.
Hey, look, I've been sipping the Crown too.
I'm cooling my throat down right now. Say they been sipping on Crown too. Yeah, I just got done killing the Crown.
Oh man, hey, I love you, Unc. I love you.
All right, love you too, baby.
Oh man, that's history right there. That's oh man, we already off to a start, man. Shout out to my Uncle Mark, man. Like that's one of the realest men walking this earth right now, man. Shout out to the deaf dealer, Mark Martin Sr., man. Real talk, man.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna rejoin, but I heard the question on Last of Us. I'm gonna rejoin. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna cook that for a second here.
All right, bet.
So D Smith, like, what are you expecting from The Last of Us, man? Like,
the same as the game, man. The same as the game for the most part. Maybe it extends it out more. Maybe we get more stuff that Naughty Dog couldn't put in the first game, and they're working with the writers to ensure that I feel like they're going to extend this longer than the game was. Plus the sequel, they're going to give it more gravitas that they couldn't do for and with the game. But we'll have to wait and see. At least not my take.
All right, so I have one concern. My concern with The Last of Us that if it was on Netflix, I'd have a little bit more faith in it, right? If it was with HBO and HBO Max, their standard now seems to be giving shows one season and then cut it if it doesn't deliver on the ratings, right? Doesn't matter
or if it costs too much money because old dude over there penny pinching like a motherfucker.
Well, I mean, and but that's the thing, right? I know that The Last of Us is gonna be good. However, this is where my concern comes in at. On the heels of The Walking Dead ending and going into their extended universe spinoff territory, it's not a secret. I think that The Last of Us is following that playbook. You can't have The Last of Us and watch it without thinking about The Walking Dead, right?
Right.
I know it's going to be good, but in terms of the video game adaptations to live screen, what can they do that really separates them from everybody else? Go ahead, Majid.
Ooh. So for Last of Us, so first off, put it on HBO. That's a different move in itself, just because of HBO's contracts that are about to be changed up in 2023. So they're hoping that that's going to bring in, you know what I'm saying, some different streaming business and whatnot. So I can see that playbook of it. But as far as like the show doing something different, I don't see anything different than what you said, you know what I'm saying, Jack, versus like spinoffs, or, you know, they're going to tell a little bit more in depth about certain characters that we already met. Because I don't know if y'all played Last of Us 2 or Last of Us, or, you know what I'm saying, I'm not trying to get no spoilers or anything, but like at the end of it all, there's not much they can do, you know what I'm saying? Like they ran the hardcore characters down into the ground that would be if this was going to be like a Walking Dead series, you know what I'm saying? Like the people that I would care about, I'm not going to watch the show, you know what I'm saying? Like you would have to make, what was it? I think it was like they had that, I think AMC had another like Walking Dead spinoff where it was like on an island or some shit. You know, they're trying to.
It's on a boat.
Yeah, they're trying to capture like that island in a sense, but like it never took off. Like nobody liked it. We were already like, all right, yeah, now we're with the main character. You know, you're not going to give us a bunch of people that we don't know anything about, and they're just at a random time period in the disease. Who are these people? So that's where I'm at with it. It's probably going to be a spinoff, like you said. So go ahead, what you got?
What's your thoughts on that, D. Smith?
He's correct. He's correct. I think, like you said, they're gonna try to stretch this out and do at least 2 to 3 series on it and see how far they can get, and see how far they can get with it.
Well, my rebuttal to that though is Watchmen was only 1 season, right? Everybody loved Watchmen in 2019, but it only lasted 1 season. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, bro.
I have no doubt that The Last of Us is going to be a good TV show. My only concern is, okay, I played The Last of Us. I bought it on PS3. That's like one of the last games I bought for my PlayStation 3 before I got a PS4. I turned it on one time, died like 4 times, and I was like, fuck this. I'm gonna just watch it on YouTube, bro. This shit is too fucking hard, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, right? I look, okay, for the 6th console generation, The Last of Us is like top 5 titles across every game that came out. I don't doubt that. Last of Us 2 came out during the pandemic, was still arguably game of the year in 2020. None of that is what I'm doubting. But for The Last of Us as a TV show, they're going to need more than just gamers to watch the TV show. That is go ahead.
They're expecting to pull them in and have them bubble to the top and have it spread to everybody else. I think that's what their method is going to be for it. Is they're going to expect, like, the gamers will come in. This will make some noise on Twitter, on Switch, whatever. Mm-hmm. And maybe 1 or 2 normies or regular people will hear it and check it out, and then if it's good enough, they'll spread it like that. I think that's what they're aiming for.
That's not enough.
I know. I'm just saying, bro. Brother, I agree with you.
It wasn't enough for Halo.
I think that's what their mind is at.
Was it enough for Uncharted?
Uncharted made some money.
It made a few bucks.
Uncharted made some money, but
Uncharted
made some money. But there's some other factors.
Uncharted,
we can get to that.
Yeah, I agree.
How was Uncharted versus what was it? Didn't they produce the recent and the reboot of Tomb Raider? I think that one was kind of trash, right? Yeah,
that was hot trash.
The game was good, but like I think the actual movie was like, or the TV show was.
But let's back up here. I think what worked for Uncharted, there's 2 things that work for Uncharted. Number 1, Tom Holland being the star of that movie helped, and Sony released it in February of this year while they were still doing their victory lap off No Way Home. That's an important factor when we think about that. A lot of the income that they got for Uncharted came off of the No Way Home effect still being hot, and Tom Holland being in 2 movies that were raking in box office at that time. That's a major factor that we got to take into account. Uncharted was a C+ movie. It was all right. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever seen, bro. They've done worse with video games. But
I agree.
But I'll say this, as far as TV shows go, The Witcher is the standard right now. That's the best adaptation for TV shows from video games that's there. That's what The Last of Us needs to try to top. They need to try to top The Witcher. Season 1 and season 2.
I'm with it. The only thing is though, like, well, now ain't the Witcher like wide open now? Like, didn't they get rid of Henry too? You know what I'm saying?
No, Henry turned them down because he thought he still was gonna be Superman.
Dang, so
I was just about to say that too.
They played
him. I was digging that show.
They played him hard.
Did. I was digging that show, you know, but now I'm like, I don't even want to watch it, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yo, he did The Witcher great, you know what I'm saying? Like, I read all them books, I played them games, I was definitely involved in that. That was nice.
They played Henry. They played him, bro, badly. They did him foul, bro. They did him foul, man.
So, I mean, I can kind of see how Tom was pretty much like, you know, Sony's kind of front man this year. You know what I'm saying? They did run off of his fame, and notably, as they should, they did well. He's a great actor, great person. Everybody loves him. You know what I'm saying? Great figure. I don't know, man. I don't see it happening. Not for no TV show, not for the movie, because like, okay, hold on. All right, yeah, I don't see it happening because I mean, just with the track record of Sony's, you know what I'm saying, like video game productions, like Sly Cooper, trash, you know what I'm saying, and we didn't get the bully Sony into changing Murray's when everybody's like, yeah, we want to change the way these characters look. Sony was like, yeah, nah, we're good, and then Sonic had such a fan base that they actually changed it. We bullied that company and be like, hey man, if y'all don't change this is garbage. You know what I'm saying? This is garbage. So Sony didn't learn that, but they paid attention. So I don't see them breaking the surface with their TV shows. Movies, I think they're getting a run, but you know what I'm saying? But I feel like once you do a movie, like none of us are expecting another Uncharted. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's gonna be like, all right, yeah, we're getting another one. Yeah, we seen the ending and whatever, but like everybody's like, yeah, I'm good. I got my reboots, my HD classics. You know what I'm saying? That was a good run.
I'm gonna pick up the roller and tap in.
Yeah. So I mean, my take on it is, I think they got a couple more years if they want to, break into this TV show space that everybody's trying to get into. But I think that they would do better with movies.
So go ahead.
Spider-Man thing. The Spider-Man thing is the only thing I think that's the only bargaining chip that they got is doing the Spider-Man, like the Miles Morales and the Spider-Verse, and then those spinoffs. At this point,
hold on. We're gonna get to that.
Unless they reach more into the games. More games.
I want to get. We gonna get into Spider-Verse. We definitely gonna get into that.
Like, isn't Twisted Metal supposed to come out this year?
That's on Peacock. On Peacock.
Oh, okay.
And okay,
I ain't getting none of that money.
We gonna get to that too, though. So just before we move on to Twisted Metal, with The Last of Us, what I was gonna say is, again, I think that it's gonna be a good show. I plan on watching it whenever I have time to watch it. My expectations are that it only gets one season.
Okay.
I mean, you got the star of The Mandalorian playing as what's the protagonist of The Last of Us? What's his name? Joel. Joel.
Yeah, Joel.
So so from what it looks like to me, he's gonna die at the end of season 1. Season 1 is probably gonna be a combination.
Season 2, if they do go the game route.
And right there, I'm out. I'm a hardcore fan, but right there, I'm out.
And haven't they confirmed another season of The Mandalorian? Hasn't that been confirmed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Moving on to Twisted Metal. Nothing else to say there. Moving on. I don't know what to expect out of Twisted Metal, bro. I mean,
Deadpool with cars. No, Deadpool and
Mad Max.
Death Race.
Okay. I mean, I like Twisted Metal. I'm a fan of it.
I liked it in the 90s.
I mean, hey, Twisted Metal that's a fucked up game. But
say it again. You broke up for a second.
I was saying it was pretty good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Oh man, I'm cutting out.
No. You came back in. I don't know, man. The TV series part of it got me kind of crazy about it, because I mean, like, look, Death Metal. I mean, not Death Metal. What was it? Death Race. Yeah. Death Race. I was definitely a part of, like, the first two before it started.
The first two movies are actually pretty good.
Yeah, before it started getting, too much Fast, too Furious, you know what I'm saying? We're going to do this, and we're going to do that, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we keep it together, once we get the Fast and, Twisted Metal 8s and, 9s, I'm out. But I'm willing to give it a go.
I'll watch it.
So on from that, and I'm glad I got you on here, because I want to talk about a little bit of gaming here, man, right? For 2023, is there anything to look forward to in gaming at all?
Like, well, that's a deep question, man, because like there's a bunch of so we got a couple fighting games that are coming out, you know what I'm saying? And it's been a minute since we'd had some of that. And I would say, besides the competitiveness of those, there's not too many except like, story cinematic games, which are already on Sony that we already expect to be. You know what I'm saying? Xbox actually said that, they said congratulations, PlayStation, y'all actually make better games. So to me,
Press F
I
for
think this is,
respect.
yeah, what I'm saying? Just go ahead and hand it over. You know what I'm saying? We finally appreciate it. Glad y'all understand. Come back home. We started, with PlayStation, but once again, what I'm saying? I digress. um, I would say that there are going to be like some big AA games, what I'm saying? Like just off around the corner, what I'm looking forward to. I mean, I know it's an Americanized version, but I'm looking forward to Dead Space. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be right around the corner. Just because I've already played Callisto, so I was seeing like kind of what some of the horror games was. And I mean, I am excited for Silent Hill. So there's a couple bangers that are coming out, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's more so they're trying to drop the classics that our generation loved. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we played these games when they was blocks and we was envisioning this stuff, and now we can put a little bit of feeling, some blood pumping to that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. See, I got one problem with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
The problem that I have with that is we're still putting a band-aid over this. We're not this is the biggest issue I got with the gaming industry right now, bro. Right? We are so devoid of good ideas and new things in the gaming genre, as wide as it expands, the creativity scope has gotten smaller, right? So when you get on YouTube now and you look at a trailer for a game, or you look at some of your older favorites, all you can think of is, damn, how great would it be if I got a remake of my favorite game from 25 years ago? How can the game, like, bro?
Right? How can we go so backwards,
bro?
Like, when we have all this tech, how can we go so backwards?
All right. The best game of the year should never be a game that's been remade or rebooted. The best game consistently from year to year should be something new, brand new, that gets people excited about spending their fucking money, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Straight up and down, man.
Agreed.
I love that they're remake. I love that they're remaking Silent Hill. I love that they've announced the remake of Resident Evil 4. You know what I'm saying?
That comes out like January or February, I believe.
Cool. Listen, I'm good with that. I'm good with all of that. But for us being, adults now with somewhat discretionary income, the effort should be made to get us to spend money on new games, bro. Like, if I really was that fucking excited about Resident Evil 4, I'll go out and get a GameCube and buy Resident Evil 4 to play it the way it was supposed to be played. A reskinned Resident Evil 4 is not going to give Capcom an excuse for not making new fucking games, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got to see it. Now I done got started, bro. Go ahead.
So I agree 100%. I mean, that what there's not really much that's new. Everything that we've done.
There is new scope. It's just Uncle Jack, it's just like the music industry, my man. The radio is not going to play what you want to hear. You got to get out there and go find it. You got to go find people that is making the music that you like. Same thing with the gaming industry. That's why I play indie games. I do play them.
I was just about to say that.
Experimental shit that is wild out here and crazy and cool and different, but you got to go find it.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about some indie games.
You can't sit up there and expect the industry that's fucking up to feed you. You got to go find it.
So like he was saying, I completely agree with you, D. You know what I'm saying? So like some indie games that came out that was good last year that I can remember, this year that I can remember would be like Tunic. You know what I'm saying? It was reminiscent of some games, but it had some great like mechanics in it. It was cartoony enough. It was beautiful enough to put me back kind of in the nostalgic feel, but it also had its own like environment. I would want to compare it to like Legend of Zelda, but I mean like it was better than that, right? Stray, when you play like as a cat, like all right, cool. Like I don't really like cats, but it
Right.
was a different take on the game. Like it was a different experience. Like no lie, I've never played a game of a cat and been like, all right, it was
Right.
weird, it was different, but it worked. Sifu, great fighting game. Fucking,
Yes.
that turned into something that I kind of wish that they could have like an actual combative mode in that. Like I love Tekken, and you know what I'm saying to me that Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 takes the title. I need to remake it. I don't care what nobody say. That's the greatest fighting game of all with the mechanics. But I love Tekken.
We're gonna get back to that. We'll get back to that later.
We'll come back to that. But I love Tekken. But the point of Sifu, the way that was playing, the way it was interacting, I would love to fight somebody else online and essentially see who has the greater skill. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like a skill based game. In order for you to beat that, you have to have some skills in that. So I would say in the indie games, it's not more so the story that grabs you. The story can't be enticing, but it's more so loose based. But the mechanics is what it really grabs you.
Mechanics, and is it the game? The thing that they're missing the most with these games now, is it fun?
Wow.
Is it fun? I don't give a fuck about the story. I don't give the mechanics will lure me in, but it has the first base level before I do anything. Is it fun? Is this gonna hold my attention? Is this gonna make me stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning and want to play it when I should be going to work? That type of thing.
You know what I'm saying?
If you can't lure me in, then you won't have me. Simple as that.
Playability. And then so now what we need to get back to, I think now, is more so like the multiplayer culture online gaming.
Bro, have you seen Agent 64?
Agent 64? No, give me a second. Let me do some research.
When you get a chance, look up that trailer. It's basically GoldenEye.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you told me that. Yeah.
It's basically GoldenEye.
All right.
And when it comes out, I'm gonna need all y'all to get it, and we're gonna have to face each other.
So let's stay focused here. So this is my question for y'all.
Small tangent.
No, because this is productive here, because when it comes to gaming, I had a rant in 2021. Basically, that was me saying goodbye to gaming. Basically, just checking out. Right?
Hey, I'm almost on the way out myself, brother.
So yeah, I actually stopped my passes online, man. I ain't been playing no more multiplayer games in a minute.
So in 2023, all right, but let's back up for a second here, right? Mm-hmm. We've already gotten a remake of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Like, what else can be done in the first-person shooter genre, bro? Like, are any of y'all really gonna play Scorn? Like, you know what I'm saying? Is anybody really gonna play Scorn? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Hardcore gamers that like Doom will, but anyone who doesn't fit that category, gone.
All right.
Yeah, I like Mad Max. Oh no, not Mad Max. What was it? Serious Sam, Duke Nukem, and Doom.
Those people. Yeah, just them.
But
or as they call them now, the boomer shooters, because indie space is filled with those, bro.
Right. And those are like arcade games, like, all right, let's see how far and fast I can get,
Pretty much. It's just like how long you can last. It's like, that's fun for like an hour or two, but
I'm going to make a bold statement here, bro, right? Anything short of Half-Life 3 is, I'm going to put it in the category of non-interesting in the first person.
As far as shooters, right?
Anything short of that, I'm not here for it, bro.
You talking about shooters though, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Anything short of Half-Life 3, you can make another Halo. Cool. Whatever. Make another Call of Duty. Whatever. Make another Modern Warfare. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. But like, I'm just going to put that in the category of being overpriced DLC, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully. Because like, let's keep it real, bro. Tell me the difference. All right, Modern Warfare came out last year. Before that was Call of Duty Vanguard, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Battlefield 2042. What the fuck?
Ain't nobody give a fuck about that game.
Wow.
Man, I was looking forward to that too, man.
I didn't even see the trailer. I saw a poster for that, and I said, "Fuck that shit," and walked off.
Man, I was looking forward because like I played the first Battlefield back on PlayStation 3. Okay, I did some damage, and then what was that? Battlefield. Oh my God, yo, Battlefield 1. I was legendary. I'm
Yeah,
talking.
Battlefield
Okay.
1 was dope, man.
Okay, that was a
brought
good
it
one.
back. I had that on PS4. I was like, damn, they made
Yeah.
World War One look cool. World War One was dog shit.
You know what I'm saying? I was ready for that. I was here for it, and then they dropped that. Yeah, no, they lost me. So damn, I had a game. I'd take another Killzone. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't
Killzone
bad.
Always,
Killzone, the last rendition was trash, but like Killzone 2, Killzone 1, you know what I'm saying? Like those multiplayer mechanics, it was cool. Okay, it was fun.
Okay,
but yeah, no, we in the shooting games, man, it's over with. There's not much we can do. You know, we're not really a warring civilization anymore. Yeah.
And I mean, look, listen, man. Agent 64, that sounds cool. Respectfully, that sounds cool, man.
Did you look it up,
nice. Yeah, it looks nice.
No,
bro, that multiplayer mode.
I'll check it out.
I'm gonna have to get at y'all.
Yeah, man. No, I'm down.
I mean, but look, is that really doing? But that's going back to what I was saying before. All that's really doing is playing into our nostalgia. That's not pushing.
It is,
forward.
but one thing that is missing, and I was just I'll see if I can find it. I'll send it to you. Somebody was mentioning how Call of Duty and games like GoldenEye, those were party games that had a competitive feel to them. They were there to be, again, fun first, competitive second. So, and the problem that we have now is we have a competitive first and fun last problem. So something that formula needs to get shifted back, and that's part of the problem. Especially now when we have these pay to win. You're fine. Especially when we have these pay to win mechanics and these loot boxes, which add to the more this is more work than fun type problem. One of the things I was hearing with this new,
I was just gonna say, all you just described NBA 2K for the last 5 years, but keep going.
But what I was gonna say is, all these problems stem from that the idea that that no one's having fun. Even with the Call of Duty beta before the game dropped, the new one dropped, they were talking about how people were already struggling on the beta and they were having a hard time getting into it and keeping up with people, and people were giving people tips online on how to get better. It's like, bro, this isn't supposed to be another form of a job. This is supposed to be fun. This is supposed to be something where you get off work and you turn this shit on to relax, not to sit up here and stress over, not to sit up here and get mad because you get teabagged by a 14-year-old who does this for 14 hours straight.
Facts.
Anyway, that's all I got to say.
Agreed. Like 100%. Like just to cut in real quick, like just one of the other greatest fighting games, you know what I'm saying, that's on a weird console they say that's not an adult console would be Smash Bros, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all our generation. Like, yeah, the new generation or whoever comes up can get into it. Yeah, it's easy and quick, but like now it's over with. You know what I'm saying? We done had the last one, and my man said, I'm not making anymore, so now we have nothing but that party game nostalgia to bring back, because that's what it was in the first place.
Mm-hmm. And that's what lured us in, that in couch co-op, or what they call couch co-op now.
All right. So it got me thinking about something here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's all right, 2022. When did, in the last 5 years, we'll say in the last 5 years, I'm gonna ask y'all a question here, right? What are some of the most disappointing games that have been released, in y'all's opinion, within the last 5 years?
everything.
No, I need titles. I need titles.
Bro,
Yeah,
it's been so bad that I've almost tuned all of them out at this point.
Okay, I'm sure something gonna come to mind for you, man.
Man, Fortnite, Apex Legends.
Okay, Anthem.
Oh, I was just about to say Anthem.
Ooh, Anthem was straight trash.
Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Was that 5 years
Titanfall.
ago? That felt longer now.
That's within the last. That came out in 2018, man.
Yeah, that was pretty recent.
Damn,
Yeah, they did trash.
That feels like forever ago now. Shit.
Fallout. What was the last Fallout?
Oh yeah, Fallout 76. Fallout 76.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that one.
That was,
I didn't even like Fallout.
Hot bag of dog shit.
I didn't even like Fallout 4.
They took a paper bag. They had every employee shit in the bag. They mailed that bag to the customer's house. No, didn't mail it. They threw it. They threw it at their front door, and somebody opened it and just had shit everywhere.
FedEx that bitch. Yeah,
So
FedEx that
I mean, there's a couple more I can name too if we want to keep going.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Because
I mean,
again, I tuned that shit out,
bro.
Metal Gear Survive.
Was it that bad?
Dog, that was trash. That was like,
It was bad.
what kind of zombie attack is this? Dead Island. That was trash.
Was lukewarm.
Listen.
Hey, Arkham Knight.
That was
Midnight
this year.
Hey, Midnight Sun.
And it was still trash. People hated it.
Saints Row. Saints Row.
Trash.
Oh, Saints
Trash.
Row. Saints Row. Hell yeah, that was
Trash.
The GTA definitive. Come on, bro. Like that. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. Like
the models look terrible, man. One of them looked like a damn shroom.
So
on camera.
Oh man, all right. We got Petey saying Happy New Year. What up, Petey? What up?
Yo,
big shout outs to Petey.
What up, Kang?
Yes,
What up? But I'm just saying, man, like real shit, man. Hey, keep on keeping on. Hey, real talk, man. That's real shit right there. But the point I'm trying to make here is that when it comes to gaming, back to what you were saying, D. Smith, the expectation went from I hope this game is fun to I hope this game doesn't suck. There are more games that end up being a disappointment than games that come out on day one that you like, damn, I don't want to turn this off right now.
Exactly.
And with 2023 and some of the things that have been announced, I feel like there's an opportunity for this year to be a very good year if things are done the right way.
Okay.
I mean, like, all right, man. So I look forward to the day when we can move past the remake update era. It was cool during the PS3 era because it was something that was brand new, right? But it should have stayed there. Think about all of the HD updates we got during that time. We got the Metal Gear Solid collection, which I played nonstop.
I was talking about Jack and Dexter. Because
Dexter.
That's what I played as a kid.
What else did we get? We got
Sly Cooper, Ratchet
God of War,
Ratchet and Clank, God of War,
Street Fighter,
couple Final Fantasies.
It'll always be coming out. That don't count. Street Fighter
doesn't count. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 7 right now. And the fact that we only got half of a game. Half of a game.
Hey, but they switched it up though.
Supposed to be coming. That right there is worthy of a dude.
How they switch it up?
The game that people sat up here and asked for like a straight fucking decade. A straight fucking decade. They were asking for it during the PS3 era. They sat up here and released trailers. They talked and said, we're going to make it. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. We wait until the end of the PS4 era, to sit up here and make a remake that people were asking for like 15 years.
The blue balls hurt.
Look.
And it still was half as good.
The blue balls hurt. What you got, Mark?
for me, okay, for me, the thing for me, you know what I'm saying, you can still play it in this original form if you play the tactics, and we don't have a full game. But for me,
Right,
as a
King.
person who like that was like my second Final Fantasy game. For me, who got into that game and was like, yo, this is the shit. This, you know what I'm saying? Like this is what that was a game that I played for like 90 plus hours just
It
figuring it
was
the fuck
cinematic,
out.
bro.
You feel me?
I will never forget that opening, bro.
Facts.
Okay.
And so now,
A lot of games
now,
can't capture that still, for me. But anyway,
man, they teased that as a PlayStation 3 tech demo. We was waiting on this for like 2 fucking generations. You feel me? 2 fucking generations. So at that
Hey,
point, I was sold. So yeah, like you said, cuz like yeah, nah, man, we got straight honey pot and honey dick for like years, and then at that
and
point,
they
it's
knew
like,
they.
hey man, I'm gonna buy it. And then they're like, okay, so everybody said they're gonna buy it. So guess what? What are we gonna do? Well, we sold it in disc last time, right? Yeah, this
oh,
time we're gonna give it to them when we want to. Buy, money grab, whenever we need bread. And now look what's coming out. Like the last Final Fantasy games have actually been kind of hard. Like 15, 16, The Stranger Paradise, the new online. Like they're using this money to fund their other projects. I see it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, y'all keep working on this masterpiece. Don't fuck up on the masterpiece. Okay, this is it. Y'all work on this, but while
Yeah,
y'all
we
work
need
on this to
this.
get this bread, okay, y'all get this money. We putting this other over here. Like they're starting their next phases. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. Final Fantasy is doing their phases. It's okay. I can't hold you up because I'm a Final Fantasy Square Enix baby, and there it
Okay.
is. Hey, and hold on, just to tell him what he said on the comment. Yes, I would love a Chrono Trigger and a Legend of Dragoon remake. I can't disagree on the nostalgia on that, even though cuz you say like we still getting, you know what I'm saying, out of the remake culture. And there's some games that still deserve that have like a cult following. Like the Legend of
Okay.
Dragoon that has a cult following. I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? They won't milk that so much, but
Chrono Trigger, the fact that hasn't gotten to see Chrono Trigger would be just as big as Final Fantasy if they kept going.
Don't
yeah,
Toriyama got a
Legitimately,
piece of
they
that?
would have if they kept going. It would have been right there with
he
Final
does. He does.
Don't.
He made the characters for that.
That's why it's not coming out. That's why it's not
Yeah, he
happening.
made he made the characters for that. Yeah, I
Look,
forgot. He made the characters
He
for that.
did. He did the box art for the NES version too.
right.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, but that would just be amazing. Okay, also just to tie on this, another reason why we wouldn't get Chrono Trigger is because it's another retelling of the Bible.
Oh,
Hey man, Square Enix has always been anti-religion. Okay, it's always just peep to their underlying, overlying tone, man. That one right there, that was a deep one. But
Hey,
anyway,
Petey. Hey,
Paper,
listen,
Paper
Petey.
Mario. Paper Mario's the spiritual successor, King.
It's up in the air right now, Petey.
You're gonna
It's
have to
up
deal
in the
with
air,
it. They said you will take Paper Mario and be happy with it.
and you will like it.
Right.
Hey,
damn. Then we get a Luigi's Mansion too.
Yes. And people forget that exists, bro.
Hey man, Luigi was kind of cold, man.
Yeah,
all
he was
right,
getting his
look, hold on.
Ghostbusters on.
Hold on. So wait a second. This is the thing I want to get into though. When we talk about nostalgia, right? All right, we got the remake culture, but there's also a fucking demake culture on YouTube now, where people are.
Oh
Yeah.
So what do we?
yeah.
All right. So look, I gotta get my shit off.
Hey,
here, man.
Go ahead.
Smash Flash.
Hold on, man. I gotta get my shit
There's a
off.
remake
here.
of Smash Brothers called Flash.
So,
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
so the so all right, hold on. Let me show Arthur some love in these comments here. My man said hell to the Nizzle, and then Luigi's Mansion 3 was epic. All right, I respect it. I gotta get my shit off here real quick, bro. So
Go ahead.
you mean to tell me that this gaming culture is so devoid of new ideas and shit that they can get on the fucking board right now, bro, that guys with PCs are able to make demakes and low-res graphics to the current games that people are spending their money on and monetize that in YouTube videos? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Bro, I'll do you one even worse. When companies refuse to make patches for PC games or games in general, there have been people who have made patches, increased the graphics, and made them better for less money than these companies would do.
Hey, look. We can talk about some of these not on the remake, but still on the remake. We can talk about some of these people who actually remade their own games in engines by themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like,
there's still people. Right. Go ahead.
So I don't know. It's crazy. I think now it's like they're trying to find a niche. You know, everybody has a niche. Like, hey, there's some people who just won't refuse to play games that are pixelated, and then there's some people who refuse. Like, yeah, I can't go back to PlayStation 1. And then there's some people who finally are like, oh my god, like
that low polygon's about to take off, Majin. And I'm here if they do it right. There's someone that made something that's like Crash Bandicoot. I'll send it to you later. That's like Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
But
Can I ask y'all a random question though? Let me ask y'all a random question, right? What do y'all think was creepier? Were low res graphics creepier than like HD, more detailed graphics? Because low res graphics used to scare the shit out of me, dog. I can't even lie.
That's a big thing right now, bro. That's a big thing. People are making a lot of horror games that are PS1 looking, that are low pixel, that scare the shit out of you.
Creepy as hell.
Creepy,
like, bro, to this day,
motherfucker.
To this day, I'm traumatized, bro, because like dog, you know what I'm saying? Like TT, she had my auntie, you know, our auntie, she had Tomb Raider on Sega Saturn, bro, right? And to this day, I'm traumatized getting attacked by animals on any game off of the strength of seeing the wolves, the lions, the alligator that will follow your ass out of the water onto the surface, and the fucking dinosaurs on Tomb Raider 1. The low-res graphics traumatized me for life, bro, to where now I can't play a game where you get attacked by animals, dog.
Damn.
I can't.
Hey, you got a pistol on you?
No, I can't do it, bro.
Man, I can't. The truth.
In Red Dead Redemption 2, you know that mission where you gotta go into the cave to fucking kill the mountain lion. Like, I had to pause that motherfucker and put the controller down like 3 times, bro. I don't like it.
Wait, so you must have had it bad with the gator.
Absolutely.
The gator situation.
Absolutely. But that's all because of low-res graphics. Low-res graphics were creepier because I think there was projection in my head of what it should look like going up against what they made it look like.
Yes. Yeah, I agree.
But while we here, you just said something, Majin. We got time here. It's D Smith. It is time for another list with D Smith. It has been way too long. It has been way. It is featuring with special guest Majin. Another list with Smith featuring Majin. Brother, you just said that Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 is the greatest fighting game ever. Is that what I just heard?
Yes. Yes, right. I stand by that.
I need your top 5 right now, bro. No notes, none of that shit. I need your top 5 right now. Right now. Let's get it.
My top 5 fighting games of all time. All right. So number 1, Budokai 2. Okay. All right, we'll run that down. Next, we'll just go ahead and go. We can summarize and say the Tekken series, but we'll go ahead and we'll stick on Tekken 6, Tekken 6 series. That's why they matched that. All right. Next, we're gonna go with Def Jam Fight for New York. All right. Y'all knew that one was gonna be in there. That was a great overall like fighting and wrestling game. After that, I'm gonna have to hit you with Soul Calibur. Okay. Soul Calibur was a good and solid too. I'm gonna say it's the older ones, you know what I'm saying? Like the one that was on GameCube, you know, Soul Calibur 4, 2 is there.
Gotta be 2. Soul Calibur 2 was the best one.
Was that hey what was the one we played on GameCube?
It was probably 2.
That was
probably Soul Calibur 2.
You got one more spot.
And then you already know the final one is gonna have to be handed over to Smash Bros.
I like it. That's a quick list. Hey, I like it. I respect that. Yeah. See, no research, none of that. All right. So let's back up here. Why is Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2, in your opinion, the greatest fighting game ever? Why?
All right, so purely when you were fighting in that game, it made you feel like a Super Saiyan. Because yeah, you could mash those buttons, but it wasn't gonna fucking work. First off, if you didn't hit that combination correctly, it's over with. Second, if you were trying to dodge and you were not hitting that button correctly when somebody was throwing that punch, your ass was getting socked instead of somebody just tapping the button and then they could dodge. You had to have skill and hand-eye coordination. Do you hear me? That was an ultimate fighting game.
Monza says the reason why he doesn't play Smash Brothers Brawls because there's no skill.
Oh man,
no skill.
Well, see, okay, Smash Bros. There's skill in it. I'm not gonna hold you up. You gotta know.
I'm talking about Brawl, the least favorite of everybody's. Brawl.
Yeah, nah.
No skill.
Yeah, nah. That one was like you had to get items in that one. I'm not gonna hold you up. That's how I wanted that game. Yeah, but Budokai, it was great. It was also a great time period in Dragon Ball at that moment. Okay, so it might have just been like the cultivation of it all for me. Maybe it had all the characters in it, but overall for me, it was a good fighting game. You couldn't run, you know what I'm saying? There was no flying all over the map. There was no like OP fucking moves. Like there was always something to cancel somebody, or you know what I'm saying, y'all would do like a tiebreaker. Like it was you've been fighting. That you had to get it, you know what I'm saying? So I'm still waiting on that. Like Z Fighters, cool, you know what I'm saying? I do got some good ones, but like I need Namco Bandai, I need y'all to go ahead and stop playing. Okay, Kakarot is nice, but now I need to be able to fight and feel like Kakarot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, man. I remember, like, you know what I mean, staying home from school to play Budokai 2, bro. Like, you know what I mean, shit like that. Like, you know what I mean, going to school in the morning and then being like, no, I'm going to the nurse right now to try to come home early. So I can sit here and play Budokai, bro. Budokai 2 specifically, man. But for you to go ahead.
Mm-hmm. No, it's like, yeah, I'm about to go home. I need to go get all the Dragon Balls with this one character real quick.
But D Smith, do you got a top 5, brother? Do you got a top 5, brother?
Yes.
Let's get it.
Soul Calibur 2.
Okay.
I say Tekken 4.
I agree.
No, that's gonna be my number 2.
No order. Don't even worry about the order.
Street Fighter First Strike. Fuck, what else? Damn.
My boy D Smith on the hot seat right now.
Man. No. Because I'm trying to remember which ones were actually good and which ones were just Def Jam, Fight for New York, and Street Fighter Alpha 3.
Okay. So
I don't remember the Dragon Ball. I played Dragon Ball a lot, like Budokai, but it's been so fucking long. Me and my friends, we used to turn off the TV and just mash buttons to see how far we would get.
Yeah.
Just
to make the stakes even higher.
I like that.
Oh shit!
I like that.
We got Donovan in here trolling. Brother Voodoo needs his own video game. Oh man, listen. So when did the Dragon Ball games? Because I think they were at their best when it was the 3D fighting space. When they went to the over the shoulder, that's when it became button mashing bullshit. I didn't like that. Was that fuck man? Was it like Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball? What were them titles, bro? I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Or is that
Budokai.
I don't.
It was like Budokai, Tenkaichi.
I remember Tenkaichi Budokai because I used to fuck that up all the time.
Yeah, I hated that. That's it. They did that, and then what was the one where they were like time to Xenoverse?
Shoot.
Button
Okay.
mashing.
See, that's what I'm saying, man. So like, I mean, just to keep it here for a second, man. Just to keep it here for a second. Like, because this goes into some fighting games that are coming out next year. We got Tekken 8, we got Street Fighter 6. Do y'all think that in the year 2023, do we get a release date? Does the next Mortal Kombat game come out in 2023, or do we get a 2024 announcement in 2023? Because I don't see. Go ahead.
I think we get an announcement. I think he'll wait either before one of the games drop or towards the end of the year, and he'll announce something. He'll do a tease on Twitter or some trailer or some shit like that. Coming 2024.
So there will not be a Mortal Kombat game that comes out in 2023.
No.
Nah. If anything, we'll probably get like another like bullshit movie or TV show.
No. We're gonna get an expansion pack. We're gonna get one of those stupid passes.
Season pass and shit.
Yeah.
To be honest with y'all, I agree with you. It'd be great to get a Mortal Kombat game in 2023. We get an announcement. I think we get an announcement in the summer for 2024 because
I say summer or fall. I say summer or fall.
I have a feeling that we'll get another Mortal Kombat movie in 2024. I think we're gonna get a game and a movie in 2024.
I can see that.
It sucks because like it feels like everything would be right if we could get Tekken, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat releasing all in the same year, though. But that's wishful thinking, man, right?
Yeah, but that would dominate. That would take up a lot of the game and space and time. You know what I'm saying? And like after, once we get done fighting each other for a minute, a couple years, all right, what's next? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You don't want you play all full, especially of one genre.
Because I mean,
you want to space.
I ain't gonna hold you up.
It's good to have Coke and Pepsi out to dominate a little bit, but you don't want Coke, Pepsi, and Dr. Pepper all trying to sell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you up. If Kendrick released every year, I wouldn't be as big as a fan.
Okay, that's a good point.
You know,
yo, we just hit 1 hour. How y'all brothers feeling, man? This shit flew by, bro.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
Cool. All right, so let's keep cooking then. Let's keep fucking cooking, man. Real talk. On this last day of 2022, man. I'm about to go get me another drink in this motherfucker in a minute, man. But anyway,
yeah, I'm about to load up my shot.
Anyways, next question for y'all here. Just keeping it on gaming. All right,
I'm here.
You got $100, right? You got $100. You have $100 in your wallet, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, bro. $100 in my wallet is good money, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you spending your money on? You got Tekken 8. You got Street Fighter 6. What are you spending your money on day one?
Tekken.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Are we going with current game prices? Because I mean, you can, like you said, you can only get one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, you're gonna get one and have enough to buy you a soda.
You feel me?
Yep.
Or maybe that season pass, for them characters. But Tekken.
Easy, right?
Easy money.
Oh man, see, I didn't want to seem like I was playing I didn't want to seem like I was being biased, so I just wanted to hear what y'all had to say first.
Easy money. If anybody is like everybody else in the fighting space, okay, besides Tekken, well, no, even not Virtual Fighter, even Street Fighter kind of had like a couple reboots, but not really. Now they're saying they're different timelines, they're trying to DC it and whatnot, but Tekken has had okay, this was canon, this wasn't, you know what I'm saying? But like Tekken has had like low key the longest story that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Still to this day, you're like
the canonical story makes sense. Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it still makes sense for like multiple characters. Like, okay, eventually you figure out who died and who's not here anymore. But like dead ass, like you're like, hey, no, like, okay, I get it. That person's this person has that part in the family. Like you actually feel a part of the Mishima Zaibatsu family and shit.
Facts.
Yeah.
Tekken, easy work, right?
Easy.
Okay. So, oh man, this is what I'm wondering here, right? with Tekken 8. Oh man, I don't want to get too excited about, but with Tekken 8 coming off of Tekken 7 and the end story that they were telling there. And RIP Heihachi, man. RIP Heihachi, man. One of the greatest fighting game characters ever, bro. Right?
Never thought I see it.
Heihachi
Never thought I see
Mishima.
it.
Heihachi Mishima as a character, bro, was catching fades with everybody, bro. With everybody. You can make the argument. Zero.
He was like an old school Yakuza boss. It's like,
and
it's
I
like
love
if
it.
the world wants me, they can come and take my dead body.
They like, hey man, like yeah, come, let's get it. Let's every year we're about to fight for this. Who is the one?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like Jet Li. He's like, I ain't nobody's pick.
Every year, bro. And that's kind of why I like Tekken 4 so much, because he was the final boss and like he was giving out work. That nigga was giving out work
hard,
on
man.
Tekken 4.
Always.
Bro.
I almost busted a controller because of him.
Listen, so with Tekken 8 going in the direction of Kazuya being the boss and Jin finally stepping up to be that, you know, that top baby face character, like is Tekken 8 gonna just blow shit out of the water? That's what I want to know, man. Is Tekken 8 gonna be that? Are we gonna get that out of Tekken 8, bro?
Look, y'all go first. Okay, I'm gonna hit this, and I got some ideas on where this could go. But yes, right. Go ahead.
You know what? Let's take a 2-minute time, 3-minute timeout. 3-minute timeout. Just stay tuned. Donovan in post, just go ahead, edit this part. We're going to take just a quick 2-minute timeout.
Bet.
All right, man. We back. Slight little detour. Big shout out to while we here. Before we get back into it, man, big shout outs to brother Charles, O Kingdom Come. Big shout out to my brother Dion Donovan doing this thing with Title Page Comics. Big shout outs to my guy Orion online. Big shout outs to Homeboy Talk. All of them good brothers over there, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Always got to make time for the shout outs, man.
Salute them.
What's in that can right there, man?
Cider. Alcoholic cider.
Oh, okay.
That's what your boy likes. I'm cracking the champagne out in a couple hours.
All right. So
at 9:30,
Come on.
I'm gonna bounce. I might come back. I might not because we got people coming over.
Okay, I dig it. That's about an hour, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, he got the Tahitian treat. Okay, I dig it. That's Michigan. Hey, Michigan.
Yeah, I'm about to say that must be a local thing because I ain't never seen that before. I always thought that was Cactus Cooler.
Hey, look, D. Look, D, I'm gonna push you on, baby. Don't worry. When we link up, I'm gonna bring that. I'll be putting people on. That's delicious. And then next, I'm putting everybody on.
Brother? It looked like Kool-Aid to me.
No, man, it's red. It's a Caribbean pop, man.
It's crack. It's crack. Is what it is.
Yeah, man.
Tahitian treat.
Kool-Aid.
Tahitian
translation. All I heard was Kool-Aid.
Tahitian treat is crack, brother. Carbonated.
It's delicious.
Before we get back into Tekken, man, what's up with the edibles, D Smith?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
What's up with the edibles?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I have no idea what you're talking about. Me, officer? No, not where I'm from. No.
Oh man.
But I will tell you, I sometimes tend to be under the influence every once in a while, you know.
Hey, look, you might find me, man. You know, I had some gummies the other day.
I bet you did.
Yeah, made by Wild. If you find them, they're pretty good, man.
Wow. Okay.
All right. So all right. So Tekken 8. What are they doing with Tekken 8, man? What are we getting? I feel like Tekken 8 is gonna be the Infinity War of Tekken, bro.
I agree. Look, if y'all just want me to rattle off,
go ahead.
I think that look, man, we got a couple ways of going. All right. So if we really don't want to get rid of Heihachi, I know how they can bring it back. But first off, I mean, we got to get, you know, if we looking at the little Netflix series that they released, they're trying to make it seem that Tekken 3 is canon now. So if they're trying to make that canon now, so alternately it looks like Ogre's gonna have to come back, or June's gonna have to come back.
I'd rather June come back.
Right. And if June comes back, then I guess we're gonna figure out essentially why Ogre wanted to kill her and her son and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? And then we never really know if Kazuya fought Ogre. So, you know, his gene woke up late, quote unquote, and he was hidden. So there's a bunch of plots that it could be taken, and each of these could be its own game, its own DLC if you think about it. But here's the one that got me. They could probably bring back Heihachi with Ogre's blood, because we've seen that happen before. If y'all seen some old cutscenes, you've seen that happen before.
Mm-hmm.
So does that? The only thing I'm gonna say though, does that take away from the potential of a Jin Kazuya kind of showdown, bro? Because we need that. That's what we need.
I think that's always been the culmination. I think that's what we've always been coming up to, you know, like Kazuya's had his own, he's had his own army, Jin's had his own army, Heihachi had his own army, you know what I'm saying? I think at this point, like, yeah, we're about to see the fight of the devils or angels, whatever you want to call it, but it's coming to that point.
Angels and demons, or angels and devils. Okay.
Yep.
That'd be great. It gets teased at the end of this game. Going in
Probably. Probably.
That'd be dope.
All right, so day one, you buy Tekken. What are you expecting out of the roster? Because Tekken 7, I feel like, was the big kind of blowout kind of thing. As far as DLC, does Tekken 8 go minimal DLC?
No, not in this current. I mean, I would like for it to be that way, but in this current climate that we live in, no.
All right, then give me some DLC characters. Who do you want to see as DLC in Tekken 8? I know who I want to see, but I want to hear what y'all think.
You talking about like, man? I mean, yeah, nah, I'm good because like the DLC characters started getting crazy and stupid.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, I'm not gonna hold you up, bro. Fucking my man from Walking Dead.
That didn't work. That would have been better for Mortal Kombat.
Man, exactly, man. Fuck out of here. I get it. Cash grab, you know, y'all was doing it. Square Enix and yeah, whatever deals and background, whatever. Cool. Bruh,
Right, so,
that character sucked. But I would say I would like to see damn, I just had it in the back of my mind. Never mind.
I know who I want to see.
My man with the locks that they brought in. He was actually
Eddie?
No. You talking
no,
about
not Eddie.
Leroy.
Yeah, because they brought him and then they put him in like Tekken 3. They're trying to hint that he actually was a character around there.
Yeah,
And
he was
then
on
like,
he was on the Tekken shit on Netflix. He was there with his fucking dog or whatever.
yeah, so I mean, like, I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him, and yeah, that'd be okay. But other than that, I got nobody else.
So I agree with Donovan and what he's saying here. 8 has to scale back with decent new fighters. I agree with that. There's only all right.
I think they need a new bad, or they need somebody to rival somebody else. I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I like Kazuya because this is the thing. I feel like Tekken 8 is kind of, for me, it's drawing parallels with Tekken 2 a little bit, with Kazuya being the final boss, because he was the final boss in Tekken 2.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as DLC goes, I like that they put Akuma in there. Give me Ken or Ryu, and that's it. Give me Ken or Ryu as DLC in Tekken 8.
Oh, yeah, they did do that Street Fighter.
Just to make up for that
Street
game.
Fighter X Tekken.
Just to make up for that game that they were supposed to give us, that they never gave us. Tekken X Street Fighter that never came out. You know
Okay,
what I mean?
so
that art style was garbage, man.
No.
Okay,
There was supposed to be 2 games. There was supposed.
Yeah, I know. I'm talking about that first one though.
Oh yeah.
I didn't like that. It looked like Street Fighter 4.
Well, yeah, I agree.
It looked like ass to me.
What you got, Mark?
Everyone looked too beefy.
So out of Ken or Ryu, which one would be like the evil twin or the evil protagonist?
Ryu.
All right, so in that case, then we'll take Ryu, and then he could pop up, and he could be the like the homeboy for Kazuya in this one. Just like we had old dude pop up for his family or whatever. She summoned him over or whatever. We'll do that one.
I like to see how they write him in. Is it like almost like a breaking the fourth wall? Be like, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah, that could do it. I mean, I had to think about it, but I forgot that Capcom made both of them. So at the end of the day, it's both their universes.
Okay, so my last thing on Tekken 8 is, and this is my question for y'all, is the game industry too full of its own self and too caught up in good storylines and the way that they make you feel? What would it take for a fighting game to be the game of the year, quote unquote? Or is it even possible? Is it even possible in this industry that we're in right now, in this current era of gaming?
Everything else has to suck ass.
It would have to have its own category because as finicky and as crying people are about losing and winning, it would have to be, there would never be a game that somebody would be like, ultimately this is the game of the year. And it wouldn't happen.
So a fighting game cannot be game of the year.
I don't see it happening anytime soon.
Not
unless it's like
everything else sucks or there ain't anything else to play.
Yeah, unless it's like something like it's gonna be very VR intuitive and people are like, oh, this feels so fucking real, Yeah, that's about it.
I think that's bullshit,
a VR version of Punch Out, I paid money for that.
But
because remember when we came out and everybody was using them shits, you know what I'm saying? They were doing that little boxing shit on the Wii. Hey man, motherfuckers was buying that just for that.
Well, I think that's bullshit though. To me, I think that's bullshit. That's more of an indictment on the way that the industry is than anything else. Why can't a fighting game be game of the year? That's bullshit to me, bro. That's not really
to
fair.
me,
They're not
to
keeping it
me,
100, bro.
so think about it like this: there's no more arcades. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
it.
there's no more where people actually link up and be like, "Yo, which fighting game you want to play?" Now it's like you trying to either be in a tournament or you got to go pay like extra buku bucks. You know what I'm saying? Then at that point, you might as
Online,
well just
where you're at the threshold of your internet connection.
That's fair. All right, I
yeah,
respect that.
yeah.
Because that's what really chokes people up when playing online, and I think that's why they mostly do that person to person. Because if your internet spikes or goes down, dips even a little, you are fucked.
Yep. So you know what I'm saying?
What we
At
got
that point,
Donovan saying here? Donovan said M. Bison, Liu Kang, and Solid Snake.
Luke Kang, Luke Kang would be, bro.
nah, man, no Liu Kang.
About that. Hashtag blame the liquor on that one.
I like Luke Kang. Luke Kang.
No Liu Kang on that one.
I like Luke Kang.
I can't agree on that
Luke Kang would be great.
One.
Seeing him do that kick.
M. Bison would be dope for Tekken 8 though. That would be dope.
I could see Bison. I
like that. Okay. So
what about Solid Snake?
No.
Does he hide in the box during the fight?
No, he's already in Smash Bros. They lost that.
I know. I'm just playing.
But I could see like if they also did so like Jin got what's his name? He got Lars on his side. I mean, we do need to see like somebody who could be like an evil brother for Kazuya or cousin or some shit. Somebody got to help him out.
Honestly, Kazuya is a fucking beast, bro. He killed his daddy. Kazuya about to be on his bullshit, bro.
And man, I mean, but let's not bullshit man like his daddy didn't throw him into a volcano too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
tell him.
He's cut from a tiger.
Right.
Oh man.
Like your dad's an asshole too.
I dig it.
Threw him in when he was a kid though.
Yo, that shit was savage, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
So moving on. Let's get to the next thing here, right? I want to kind of ask y'all about this here too. Keeping it on topic with gaming, because Majin, I'm glad we got you here, and we don't really get to talk gaming that much. I know I just talk shit about the remakes and everything like that, right? And I wasn't a fan of the Grand Theft Auto 2021 Definitive Edition. What announcement do we in 2023? What do y'all think the announcement we get from Rockstar Games is? Do they say anything about the next Grand Theft Auto during the year of 2023? Do we get anything about GTA next year? I
mean, we got that leak, so no.
Yeah, I was just about to say that leak itself was the gift.
Yeah, that was it. That's it right there.
It was a gift. They didn't want to give us that.
That was it. That was it right there, dog. That leak.
I'm still disappointed though by that. By the way,
that leak is gonna cover us till 2025, bro. The leak was it. Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, why was you disappointed by the leak, man? I mean, like the fact that it happened.
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed about the story that it's a Bonnie and Clyde instead of a. Give me the floor for a minute. Let me rap.
Go ahead.
Grand Theft Auto has been about the experience of being on the black market / dark web with every single game. 1 through 3 was basically about you being a mercenary. Vice City was about you being a drug lord who got his revenge and built up his empire. San Andreas was about you being a thug. Yep. About you basically being a blood or a crip. 4 was about you being an immigrant who was a warlord, a soldier who was basically working for a warlord who wants revenge. 5 is about different criminals and different mindsets, perspectives, and going through different things in their life that rob banks and do other activities. So to see them doing Bonnie and Clyde is good, but I would have liked to go the Scarface route more, especially since we're going to be in Florida, to go full Scarface instead. Like you being I don't know, Colombian drug lord, and seeing how that goes. That would have been more cooler than doing the Bonnie and Clyde shit.
Okay. So can
Bonnie
I say
and Clyde is good, but I feel like being basically Al Pacino and Scarface would have been way cooler.
So let me say one thing about that though, right?
Yeah.
With it being in Florida, and I'm sure Donovan can agree with this. With it being in Florida, I think they want to focus on the backwoods culture of Florida.
Of course.
More so than that. Because I mean, the Scarface, all of that focuses. I mean, it's hard to. I feel like that's stuck in the 80s. That would be kind of like trying to bring the 80s into 2022.
I get you what you're going there, but I feel like we need to up the stakes again, because doing Bonnie and Clyde it seems just a little too simplistic, and I rather we go up and not down. After robbing, and all the things you do on GTA Online, casino running, spaceships, all that stuff. I feel like that would be a downgrade to go back. Oh, you're gonna go back to basically being boring ass Bonnie and Clyde.
It could have been a lot different.
Drug lord that even there could be a storyline that you basically have your the governor in your pocket or something like that. The fact that you're starting to work with the CIA, that would have been a way more cooler thing than just Bonnie and Clyde. You get what I'm saying, Uncle Jack?
I dig it. I ain't mad at it. I mean, I dig it. I mean,
but I see where your angle's coming from. I just want something big. I want to go bigger and not start from the bottom again.
It would it be in the league? Who knows? Knowing Rockstar, like, it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't the actual game either. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't surprise me.
But that leak was a big leak, and they were mad about that.
Right.
So that makes me feel like that is something. But you know, I'm gonna spin real quick. Why the fuck are we getting another GTA instead of? We should be getting another fucking bully again.
No, fuck that. We should be getting another Midnight Club.
Oh.
Good.
I want another bully because we had enough men. We've only had one bully. We've had what, 4 midnight clubs?
Yeah, but I mean,
come on, bro. Come on,
them shits is needed because they're not doing Need for Speed Underground, bro. Fuck that, man. Give me that, man.
Yo, Midnight Club was so fire, bro.
Give me that, man. I mean, like, I get it. Cars all look the same now, but like, Midnight Club changed.
I'm a car guy too, brother. I'm a car guy too.
Oh man,
yo,
the man, the legend.
What's cracking?
Charles, what's good?
Charles,
Happy New Year, brother.
Where's my spy camera?
It's coming.
Where's my spy? Bro, I looked in the mail 2 days ago. Be like, maybe he's sent
It's coming.
It's not here.
Nah,
I already shipped.
I shipped, so I guess it's just holiday stuff now that we can everything shipped.
Nigga, where's my spy camera?
Oh man,
it's coming, man.
All right. Well, hold on. What you were saying about GTA, Majin? What you were saying, bro?
Yeah. All right, so I get what you're saying, D. I would agree if they would have took like the Colombian drug lord, or you know what I'm saying, we could have even did like something with the Cuba and the CIA, FDA or whatever
in there at some point.
So maybe this leak might make them change the story. Maybe what we were seeing could be something online, you know what I'm saying, because they did do their research. They found that more female players played online. So hopefully that was an online component. But I would definitely like to see like a Colombian drug lord, Mexican cartel, something running the Cuba or something.
I think it is the Queen of
the Queen of the South.
See it.
Yeah, I could even do something like that.
Yeah, cocaine.
We talked about the idea of a Colombian family.
That'd be dope.
Hey, Cocaine Cowboys, man.
That was a fire ass documentary.
Man, what? Yeah.
Fire ass documentary, bro.
Hey, look, they could take a lot from that. Put that down there. Yo, that would be a great game. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
That was such a good
instead of Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah, yeah. Instead of Bonnie and Clyde, I think Bonnie and Clyde. I think if that's real, I hope it is not. I hope it's not like really ingrained. I hope it's some offset. But if that's real, I think that's more so to encapsulate like female gamers or the female aspect.
I'm fine, but we could still do a Colombian Joker Lord and she be a female.
But in 2023, back to my question here, Charles, you could jump in on this too. Do we get any word on GTA 6? Does Rockstar say anything during this upcoming year about Grand Theft Auto 6? Or do they go quiet for the entire calendar year because of the leak?
Damn, they're going quiet.
I mean, they got to say something, right?
Nope.
I feel like they should.
I feel like they do, but
they really don't. You're right. They really don't because they'll sell.
You feel me? Like,
They'll
hey,
sell
look, somebody held our data. We got hacked. They leaked it. They said they wanted some money. We said, fuck you. Somehow we got the data back. And that's it.
It's a wrap.
That's it.
Oh, man. Because, I mean, as far as gaming goes, in my head, I feel like Rockstar Games has the whole industry in a fucking chokehold, bro.
Straight
in
up.
my opinion.
Yeah.
I would agree to that. They're the only big game I'm planning on buying. After that, I'm done.
I mean, let's keep it real. Like, all right, I know, Majin, I know you got a PS5. Charles, you got a PS5,
Yes,
brother?
I don't have any console, man. I be in the cave.
Okay.
I wanted to hop back in.
It's not worth it.
You ain't unless you go into the
like,
indie
it's
space, you
crazy.
ain't really missing shit, bro. Especially if they're asking for $70 a pop.
Yeah.
Hey, hold up. That controller, them vibration mechanics, fucking worth it.
Fucking worth it. You see,
Okay.
I'm looking for the thing to hop back in for.
Hey, look. I'm just saying, man, the first time I picked up that controller and I was shooting, look, the only reason why I play shooting games is so I can purely feel like I'm back in the army again. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That like, I like it.
Okay. D. Smith, do you own a PS5?
Fuck no.
Oh,
I got a Steam
the
Deck.
disrespect. The disrespect.
I mean, hey, look, is it really disrespect? How much does the PS5 cost right now?
$500-$600.
Yeah, about $6.
That doesn't work for me, brother.
Right.
Okay, D. Smith.
Like what you said, Uncle Jack, in an old podcast. You said I'd rather go buy another fucking gun for the price that they're asking for.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
He's
But
like, don't put it on YouTube.
Oh, my bad. I'd rather go buy something else. I'd rather go buy something else.
So, D, I got a question.
Okay, go.
What was your first console?
Ooh, I like this.
First console given to me or the first console I bought?
Both.
And even deeper question.
Sega Genesis with Sonic 2.
Okay.
The first console that made me really feel like a gamer was my Game Boy, my purple Game Boy Color, Atomic Purple, red and yellow.
Nice.
Okay.
And the first console I ever bought was PS3.
Oh, word.
Yes.
First one you ever bought. Okay, did you like that purchase? Because that was a generation in its own.
It was I. Looking back on it, it was I would have told myself no. Just wait by PS4.
All right. Now that's why I hear the disrespect of PlayStation in your voice. All right, cool. Next. Charles, my man.
Hey, I will say this though. I will say this. Wait. Come back. I will say this. I grew up being a Let's Player watcher before that was ever a thing. I grew up watching my cousins play Genesis, PS1, and then having a PS2. So that's where my love of gaming comes from originally.
All right, bet. You still there? All right, Charles, my man.
First console
I like this.
given to me was a Nintendo, Paperboy. them purple.
He said Paperboy.
Yeah.
That whack ass game.
Them purple and green guys that were chopping
that whack ass game. Paperboy.
And then my first purchase was a 360.
Okay. All right, bet. All right, Uncle Jack.
Well, hold on. With the 360, Charles, what drove you to purchasing the 360 over the PS3 during that era?
It was probably
stupid fanboy games out of Xbox. At the time, it was backwards compatible. The first 360 was.
Okay.
So I had an Xbox. I went into 360, but I bought it. I ended up buying a PS3 as well.
Okay, so now. So now,
was better. I love Killzone. But I got hit with the yellow light like.
Yep,
times.
I did too.
On the Xbox,
I got the Red Ring of Death, bro. I got the Red Ring of Death 2 weeks
on the PS3.
You got it on the PlayStation 3?
Yep.
Your PlayStation 3 actually fried and died?
I got the yellow light of death. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay, so
I love Killzone. Killzone was crazy. I was like,
see?
That was
okay,
like
agreed.
I probably enjoyed that as a shooter more than I enjoyed Gears a little bit more, but it's like right there.
See, I told y'all, man. Killzone was a good game. All right, so look, hold on. Quick question, real quick. All right, so on the Xbox, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your Xbox never got the Red Ring of Death?
No, I don't know how I didn't. My Xbox got jacked though, so it might have happened eventually.
Oh man,
mine got jacked like 6 months in. We had a party and someone jacked it.
Damn.
All right, so my man said that
right there.
Oh, yeah, no, that's tragic. Hey, look, man, when you steal somebody's games, man, know that if you steal it from a collector,
and we lit the block up on fire that weekend too. Like somebody's got my.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta deliver that shit.
Hey, man, I had somebody steal my Nintendo 64 and a couple gaming collections. Man, I was hurt, man. I know. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so
we went full Liam Neeson trying to find it that weekend. Did not come up.
Damn right. Okay, so damn. So you got that on the.
I got it 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after I got my that Xbox for Christmas.
Damn. So you got the Xbox Ring of Death.
Damn, yo, that's crazy. Okay, so check it out. We're gonna pray. Okay, so we got one Xbox Red Ring, then we got one PlayStation Red Ring. Okay, I ain't never got any of those, right?
Wow.
And I look, amen up to the guys, but I did have, like my man said in the comments, I did have that black 360, and the only reason why I bought an Xbox 360 was to play Fable.
Fable was hot. Fable was hot.
That was it.
That was one of the low-key killer apps right there.
Yeah, I love Fable. That one that came out on that one was a little trash, but I played all the Fables. That's why I got it, because it's backwards compatible, like you said. But then after that, I played the Gears, the regular like Xbox games, but my shit never did that.
Cuz, hear me out. I'm gonna say this, D. Smith on that bullshit. Hear me out.
They should have never gave you niggas money.
I'll tell you this: the game from that era that really because I had a PS3, bro. Like me and my big bro. Shout out to my brother Killer Cam, man. Shout out to Killer out there, man.
It's cool, right there.
Yeah, man. and my brother's on some anyway. Different podcast for a different day. But shout out to my brother, man. But for me, I'll say this, bro. The thing that I do like that came out of that 6 console generation is that the developers did say, you know what, we're going to cross some of these bridges and then port some of these games here. The one game that made me jealous of Xbox 360 owners was Mass Effect 2, bro. Mass Effect 2. Like, and Charles, I know you about to get on me for the memory shit, but I gotta put y'all in the time machine here, right? So, bro, I'm at the crib watching Adult Swim. It's like 1:00 in the morning, bro. 2010, 2011.
Fucking machine. She's a goddamn machine.
What year. I know. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. But like, it's 1:00 in the morning, and they showed the extended cinematic trailer for Mass Effect 2, and I was like, yo, how the fuck? Like, how do they do this on a video game right here? Like, how do we do it? How do we do this on a video game right here?
Mass Effect was crazy.
Mass Effect 2 like, bro, and then when it got ported to the PS3, I think in 2012, it was like, all right, I need to go ahead and get this right here.
Yeah.
Boy,
Uncle Jack, that same jealousy you had is what I had when I saw the trailer for Uncharted. Because I didn't have a PS. Uncharted 1 when it first came out. 2 made me even more jealous when I saw him fall out of the train and it was hanging on the cliff. I was like, damn, bro, it's like Indiana Jones, but like younger.
Yeah.
I was so jealous because I didn't have a PS3. And then they were really good with those ads. They would have the guy who was the president at the time.
Oh, them shits was fire.
Bro. He whooped my ass every time he came on. All those ads.
Was fire.
He was basically saying, "Ain't you jealous that you don't have a PS3?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Yes."
Sony let that guy.
I was mad when they fired him because he was so good.
Those were some fire ass promos. So
yeah.
All right, so with that, hold on, Jack. We still gotta get your first console, and then which one we're giving to you.
Oh, okay. I mean, like Mark, you already know, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had my brother and I had Kyle. Like, our cousin Kyle was basically like our brother anyway. And then I had my brother, like my brother had a Sega Genesis, and then my auntie and my cousin Kyle, our cousin, had a Nintendo or Super Nintendo. So like my experience in gaming was different because I was younger than my brother and my cousin. My experiences in gaming came from watching other people play first, right? My first actual hands-on console was a Nintendo 64, bro. Banjo Kazooie. Hard as a motherfucker too. That game was so fucking.
Diddy Kong Racing.
Oh man, yeah,
bro.
The 64 era was different.
Oh my good. Oh yeah, that was
different. Perfect Dark.
Listen,
Perfect.
Oh
man.
Oh man, we done turned this into the gaming show. Hold on, bro. Listen, and you know what? The thing about this is with the Nintendo 64 that I loved is like there was something there for everybody. The only thing I wish the Nintendo 64 was a little bit stronger with was the fighting games. They weren't really too strong with the fighters, bro. But Smash kind of balanced all that out too.
It did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was like the main one you can go to on Nintendo. All right, yeah, agreed. Okay,
the first one I bought, the first one that I actually went out and bought was a PS4 because the PS3 was my brother's. My brother had the PS3. I acquired that, took it with me when I joined the Air Force and traded that bitch in for a PS4 for like $50 towards. Thank you, GameStop.
Nice.
That's all I can give you.
Yeah.
Thank you, GameStop. Y'all gave me $50 on a the PS3 was what? Was it the 60 gig? What were the gigs when that first came?
That's right. They had
60, 120.
30. 30 was that rare one because that one was the backwards
compatible. They only ship. Man, look, bro.
I wanted it so badly. Those things are so worth money now.
They fucked us, bro. Sony got all of our money, bro. But,
oh yeah. Okay, so for me, you know what I'm saying, I would say my first one that was gifted to me was it was this big ass Game Boy. I don't know if y'all remember, but it was
AKA
green and black.
Yeah, big one. So that was the first one that was gifted to me. Yeah, the brick. And then I had the clear one too. I had a big black and purple one, and I had a clear one. So those were the first ones that I was gifted to me.
I remember.
And then after that, of course, the next one was Nintendo 64. Just a great era. But the first console that I actually would say that I bought rarely, bro, is the Xbox 360. Like actually bought with my own money, bro. Is the Xbox 360.
Man. So like, bro, can we? All right, was the Xbox 360, was that the best console of the 6th generation? Are we gonna put that over the Nintendo Wii? Are we willing to do that?
Oh, I think
most definitely.
Yeah, I think it does.
Most definitely. The Wii.
Terrell said, "Wait." He said,
"Look, man."
The Wii, like messed everybody's shit up. Like they
It
came
did.
through
It did.
like that young rapper and just fucked everyone's shit up. Everybody's
did.
adding all these. Everyone started adding all these goddamn nunchucks to their games.
Yeah, like
They
Hey, the ads with the guys with the music we would like to play.
We
And
would like to
the
play.
Chinese music would just start playing.
Master.
I mean, I would say
Master.
the most impactful was the Wii, without a doubt. Everybody changed their game. Everybody changed everything. Everybody changed everything they were doing.
like Nintendo's always been that party game. Like they wanted to be like, "Lo, you got to play this game with somebody else." It's always been like that. You know what I'm saying? They've always been that party game. Now the original Xbox, the big brick, it was like that too. They had a bunch of fucking
ports?
playable games.
Yeah,
exactly.
Unlike
But
the
then-
PS2 with its 2 ports.
Yeah.
You had to have the fucking adapter that cost
Fuck that.
$70.
Fuck that.
Oh.
You're muted.
Oh
I
shit.
dropped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
But-
So on balance, my bad. Go ahead, Margin. Go ahead.
Damn, I just lost my train of thought. But with the Wii being a party game, you feel me? That was a whole different era in its own. So like I would say like it helped push that whole Xbox thing because everybody weirdly bought an Xbox because we all was ready for the next generation because they did drop first. You know what I'm saying? They got a headshot. But then the Wii was like, we ain't got no games to play with each other. And then it was like, all right, so like now we standing up. We got Wii boards and shit. You know what I'm saying? We can bowl like
Parties
have
too.
the
I
plastics
don't know if they hit
accessories.
you guys
To this
in
day, I'm
the-
pretty sure there's places that still sell them for
in
parties.
the college era. Like that shit was everywhere, bro. Like even the watching of the TV on it. People were watching like internet on that shit. So it kind of changed a lot.
It was a game changer. So let me
It was
ask
a
you
game
this. This is what I'll say though. I think what Microsoft probably did their best marketing campaign with the Xbox 360.
For
Like
sure.
their marketing for Gears of War, for Halo, that Halo 3 fucking commercial, bro. I don't know if y'all remember that, bro, but like please tell me y'all remember the Halo 3 promo, bro.
I gotta look
Where
that up.
No, I
Bro. Oh man, it was like stop motion. It was like 3D stop motion, bro. Like Master Chief was like being held up by his neck by like one of the aliens that had like a bomb.
Wait,
in
was
his
that the
hand.
slow motion one?
Yes, bro.
And the camera is moving around, right?
it was like going around
I
them.
remember that shit now.
Bro, that was next level shit right there, dog. Like that was next level shit right there. With the promo for Gears of War, where he's running through the streets with Mad World playing with the piano in the background, like they probably marketed the 360 better than everything else.
They did. I remember the Saints Road, the first Saints Road. They marketed themselves as a grand, and that made me want an Xbox really, really badly. I think that was like a launch title too.
Yeah, they did pretty good.
It looked so dope at the time. And they said that you could make your own character.
You know what's funny? Majin don't even want to give props to these motherfuckers, bro.
No, man. Now I'm thinking about it, dog. I'm like, yeah, no, man, it happened. I can't, man. Like, but it happened. Like, yeah, no, they did do that.
But the last thing I want to say about that though is Sony getting hacked just completely ruined the PS3. That sunk it right there. That was the end of the PS3 right there when they got hacked.
Wasn't it like 3 times? I mean, it was 2 for sure.
I know that for a good month and a half, 2 months, I couldn't even log into PlayStation Network. They tried to do
right.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the DDS on the servers.
Yep. Because to make up for it, after everything got resolved, they gave like free games out. They let all of the PlayStation Network members download a free game.
What year was that?
That was 2010
or 11.
That was serious.
I remember being in high school when it happened.
That was like 2011.
Because I had
it
was Christmas week.
It was Christmas. It was Christmas.
My God.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I remember that because like everybody bought it, and then like people started registering. Yep, and people started registering, and then all of a sudden their servers were overloaded. Yeah, no, but they weren't. They weren't the only ones though, because after them, then everybody else started getting hit. Xbox got it, and then the Wii got it,
Yep.
and
I
then
remember when Xbox got it. It was
That was
then-
a wild
few
year.
days.
It
And
was,
then not
that
too
was
long
a
ago-
wild ass year.
look, not too long ago, all three of them got hit.
Yeah.
Right.
Remember?
But-
Nobody could log on, and then people shut down Amazon, and then nobody could get the fuck on once a
Hey,
year.
Oh,
To
bro.
answer your question, Donovan, no, we did not fuck with PlayStation Home. No, we did not.
Hey,
I
look,
tried
look,
it once.
I tried
Once.
trash.
Yes.
It was a trash like meetup lounge. I got it, I get it, but like, yeah, that wasn't for our culture.
All right.
That became garbage quick.
But hold on, I like where we going with gaming here. So let's just back up for a second, because I don't think that the impact of the Nintendo Wii is really like highlighted enough, bro.
It is.
That saved. I really think that saved Nintendo, bro. Like,
Oh, for sure.
How many people do you know that owned a Wii U? That was a failure.
That was
That was
Who
an
bought a
absolute
Wii U?
failure.
Yeah, I only know like two.
Wasn't there another one after that too?
No.
Well, the Switch was right after.
Okay, the
No.
Switch was successful. I thought there was one in between. Wii U was the one that it was the block.
Unless you want to count the DS, because the DS came out.
The DS, yeah. Oh, the 3DS,
That's
right?
about it.
But like,
Yeah.
how does
The Wii U failed.
the Wii U? I think they should have just made, because I didn't feel like that was another console. I felt like
Yeah,
that should
everyone
have
thought
just
it was
been
an
treated.
add-on. We all thought it was a weird ass add-on.
Yeah.
It
It
felt
should've
like
been-
the Sega Genesis and the CD drive again, bro. You remember that shit?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
go ahead, talk right. Oh, man. Hold on, wait, hold on, Donovan, you bugging right now, brother. Hold on. The
The
GameCube was
GameCube?
an L.
No. The
You
GameCube
bugging,
did
bro.
well.
Whoa,
That's false,
hold on,
homie.
brother. What?
Technically, it wasn't
What?
The GameCube did well. Did it do well here? What year was that?
It was an L from a
What?
commercial standpoint.
It
was
didn't
an
do
L.
well in
Really?
America. No, it didn't do
Maybe
well
in
in
America.
America.
Yeah,
But
The
no,
GameCube did well outside of America.
yeah, and then the
Man.
game and everybody who bought it to this day still fucking loves their GameCube.
oh yeah,
that
people
was
love the GameCube
yeah.
now, but it didn't do well here.
Yeah, no, it was that was just
Wow, I
a
didn't know
just a
that. I don't
commercial
think I was
film.
here for that.
Yeah, no, that
Bro,
was just
we-
a commercial film because
Oh,
everybody I
oh.
knew had a GameCube.
I knew, bro. I knew no one that had. I knew 3 people that had a 64, and I knew 4 people that had a GameCube. Everyone
All right,
else either
so-
had an Xbox or a PlayStation. Amongst
So
my
did the
group,
purple-
amongst the people that lived amongst me, we all fucked
Okay.
with either
Wait, the
PlayStation.
Cube
or
was before the Xbox, wasn't it?
Well, that came
Yeah.
out the same year. The GameCube came out 02. 02,
Yeah.
same year.
would have
Same year.
been PlayStation 2 era.
Oh no, it didn't do as well
Alright.
as the other two. It didn't.
That's
Alright,
just got my.
Donovan, bring it up.
okay.
Donovan is bringing up a good point. Casuals shitted on the GameCube.
They
Did
did.
the purple box hurt the GameCube? Should they have released it as a black console and
No,
not a
I
purple
think it was the
console?
mini disc, bro.
It was the
And,
mini
and
disc.
they didn't have a lot of good first party stuff, bro.
At first, yeah.
See, what you have to look at it from the standpoint of you have to go back another console generation because they had problems getting third parties even for the 64. There was a lot of first party stuff on there, and that problem came with the GameCube as well. There wasn't a Halo, Call of Duty. There wasn't a big like name anchor title tied to PlayStation for casuals to jump on, and that caused problems.
Okay, so are we saying the game? And I mean, we talked about this last year with Majin and Donovan, but just to rehash it. So the GameCube was a hardcore gamers console. Then is that what we're saying here?
A niche hardcore gamers console.
A Nintendo, a hardcore Nintendo console.
I like that, Charles. I like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it was hard tour. It was that niche, you know what I'm saying? Like the people
Because
you had
Smash,
to know.
you needed,
Which
if
is
you were a
still
Smash
to this
player,
day.
you needed it on GameCube.
It's
Unless you're not
still
even
the
a
same
Smash
to
player.
this day, though. Nintendo, like we always say, Nintendo gonna be Nintendo, right?
That's
All right,
true.
slow down. Let's back up here for a second, right? Let's get down to some brass tacks here, bro. Okay, Halo, yeah, monumental game, whatever. Can we really say on balance, is Halo and Metroid not equal? The Metroid joint that dropped for Nintendo, is that not every bit as good a first-person shooter as Halo Combat Evolved was?
Yes,
Just about
I
there.
I would say
Yeah. You know, yeah.
Oh,
that's
okay.
their
Playwalk.
equivalent.
I agree
Okay.
with
Okay.
That's their meeting for that. Definitely.
But they never had
So-
love for Metroid as much, man.
You're right, but
Underrated.
very underrated. Very underrated. I mean,
Yeah,
what
but it's
hurt?
such a it's a hard.
hurt-
It's really an M-rated like game though. If you really think about how graphic
Pretty
it
much.
actually is.
Look, this is what hurt the GameCube. What hurt the GameCube was that they didn't have that signature Mario title. There was one Mario game that really came out on the Nintendo GameCube that nobody wanted to play.
Mario
It's
Sunshine.
weird, bro.
And
Mario
you had
got a water pack on his back?
and you had it. Motherfucker,
Yo.
you had it.
Y'all bought it.
And you
You damn
had
right.
That back in the day, that was jarring to me, man. It's like, how does he go from
Look,
using all this other stuff? All of a sudden, he got a water pack on his back, like a
So-
Ghostbuster, some shit.
so like I see what they were doing. They were testing.
It's true.
They were testing Luigi's mechanics and shit. I see what they were doing, you know what I'm saying? But essentially, if y'all remember the Mario on Nintendo 64 where he was jumping in the paintings, that's what they were trying to do once again.
That was
And
so fucking fire.
yeah, you know, they had aspects. They tried to make him an actual painter with the fucking water thing, but it just didn't work. You know, people didn't. It was too abstract.
Even the Star,
I would agree.
even the first Star Fox title was good, but it wasn't Star Fox. That was a Legend of Zelda game painted with Star Fox colors. Pretty
Star
much.
Fox Adventures. Oh yeah, man.
I had
Yeah,
a
but
friend that
damn.
had that game.
But damn, that was a good game, man.
Man, Star Fox was in there getting busy with the stick, bro. He
Yeah.
was in there
Man,
That shit was fine.
that was a good game, dog. I couldn't hold you up. I was like, yo, if they give us they could have gave us like a little trilogy of like Star Fox going to some planets, you know what I'm saying? Maybe linking up with Samus and then going back. He could have been something.
Oh man,
I'm just
$10
fantasy
to
booking.
Donovan. That's not gonna happen. The water pack is never coming back, brother. The water
I don't
pack
think it
is
is.
never coming.
No,
I think they'll make a reference to it at best.
they might make a cameo, man. If they make a cameo to Galaxy Mario, they probably gonna make a cameo to that one too.
True.
I think so.
So-
Just a small reference. Be like, what's this thing? Oh, some shit I used years
Oh
ago.
yeah, something I used to. I messed around with. Yeah.
Oh man.
Mario, don't leave me in here as he closes the door.
Yo, but, all right, so fuck that. Oh, hold on. So Super Mario Brothers, the movie, brother, the movie. What are we doing with that? What are we doing with that? $1 billion right out the gate.
Easy.
Right out the gate.
They're getting my money.
Champagne on ice. What are we doing with that, man?
Yeah, man. Everybody here just pretty much said like, take my money, bro. You know what I'm saying? They have packaged the weed and we all waiting at the counter. You feel me? We're all waiting at the counter. Like, yo, hey man, come on,
hey,
come on,
hey, Majin, we like this. Hey, let's go.
let's go. I've been waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question, and we'll start with Charles, and then we'll go around here. So this is my question here for the Super Mario Brothers movie. What in y'all's opinion, like, what do they really have to do? Is there even pressure for this movie to be good in order for it to make money?
I'm gonna go last.
We'll lead off with you, Charles.
Yeah, I guess lighthearted, Lego-ish. How did Pokemon do? Does anyone remember how Pokemon did?
Pokemon did pretty well.
So
Pokemon, Detective Pikachu, right?
Detective Pikachu. So
He
market
did-
has
he
been
did well.
tested. Yeah, I don't think there's any pressure. Stick to the script. Don't overdo it. Yeah, I don't think there's any pressure at all.
Okay.
I don't see them blowing it. Especially since Detective already tested the market. Detective Pikachu did well. Yeah, I don't see them Lego movie. You got a bunch of stuff to go off.
Mhm.
You got a bunch of stuff.
All right, D. Smith.
To piggyback off what Charles said, don't overdo it, and they didn't. I was probably the biggest skeptic of the idea of this movie. When I saw that first trailer, I immediately said they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even if the trailer isn't exactly what I asked for,
Gorgeous.
they pulled me in enough that they're gonna at least get my money the first go around. If it does happen to suck, they won't make money on the sequel. They're gonna make money on this one, but they won't make money on the sequel. That's if it sucks. I think it's gonna be excellent.
All right. So, cuz before you jump in, this is what I'm gonna say here with the Super Mario Brothers movie here. I think that the money is already fucking made, bro. The money is already made. The merchandising. When does this movie come out too, by the way? Do y'all know?
March or April.
March?
Okay. I think it's April.
I think
so that's a good time too. That's a good time for this to be coming out right before the summertime. They're not really going to be competing because Ant-Man comes out in February.
Yes.
I don't think they're going to be competing with too many other major releases before summertime. And I think that for the most part, people are going into it with low expectations. So if this turns out to be a good movie, in addition to a movie that makes money, that's going to be looked at as a double win. Nintendo and Miyamoto, they don't fuck around.
Shigeru Miyamoto.
They don't fuck around. If this wasn't something that got their stamp of approval, it never would have been coming out. This is probably, I'm going to go on record and say this right now. The Super Mario Brothers movie is the safest box office bet of the entire calendar year of 2023. The champagne is on ice. The yacht has already left the dock. All of that shit, brother. The money is already made. Universal Studios should be very, very thankful that they got this under their umbrella, dog. Straight up and down, man.
Before Maja answers, let me ask you this, Uncle Jack. Do you think that at least for the first maybe 2 weeks, it might be sold out?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Because I'm thinking that this might actually sell out for at least the first week.
Absolutely.
In fact, if they were smart, they would have people start pre-ordering like right now.
Oh yeah. So like 100%, the money's made. And once again, it's a safe bet all around, like you said, because don't forget we got Nintendo Land that's open now. You know what I'm saying? Mario is a solidified figure, and then on top of why there is no pressure on this Mario movie is because we already had a Mario movie that was a flop. If you really think about it, that had was it Mario Lopez in it?
Oh, that was John Leguizamo.
Leguizamo, yeah.
There you go. My bad.
I still like that movie. It's got problems.
And it wasn't that bad, but relatively, it was a flop. Mm-hmm. So, ironically, you already messed up once. So, everybody like, yeah, man, go ahead, man, throw it to the wall. Let's see what sticks. But it looks correct. It feels correct. And the way that they got they got the right studio. They got Illumination Studio. Everything looks like it would feel like if you were in the Mushroom Kingdom. You feel me? So, yeah, the money's already made. Yeah, it's attractive. And once again, as we always been there, we've been like, yeah, man, we're going. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, sign me up. Like, they already knew that, like, for like our generation, we're going.
Mm-hmm.
So
now,
so as far as yeah, go ahead, brother.
I have
you got
a question to ask you, Uncle Jack.
Mm-hmm.
After this does well, which it will do well, how long do you think we have until we get a Legend of Zelda movie?
Honestly,
that's what I'm waiting for. I want to see how they adapt that.
To be honest with you, bro, I think we get Donkey Kong before we.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, how long do you think we're gonna have to wait?
I mean, brother, I'm 30. I'm gonna be 32 in March. I don't think we get a Zelda before I turn 40.
And relatively, look, and I ain't gonna hold you up, man. Just to piggyback off that, I think that one is probably gonna have to be one we see a lot later, because like that's a deep rooted one right there. You know what I'm saying? Zelda still got his adventure still going. I mean, not Zelda, but Link Adventures is still going. Yeah, I can't see that yet. And like, don't forget, we just getting out that emo Zelda era too. I don't want to see that on no screen. I'm not
emo Zelda.
where he was the werewolf and shit.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It was the one that came out on the Wii.
Oh, okay.
No. That was a GameCube and Wii. Twilight
It came
Princess.
out on GameCube too. Yeah.
Yes, Twilight Princess.
Ooh, see,
Yeah,
we about to get into something else, but we go keep that in your back pocket because I got some questions about Zelda on console here. But yeah.
Okay, but yeah, no, I think it's gonna be a minute before we get there. They gotta hold off on that one.
I think you need to condition your audience for that. I don't think you can just make Legend of Zelda. No, but look, this is what I'm saying.
Lord of the Rings. You telling me they can't make that shit work faster?
No, man.
Not the first time. No, not the first time.
Man. Look, I got this shit tattooed on me, man. I swear to God, I would be a disappointed fan if they fucked that series up, bro. Real shit.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be that hard, though, man. It's Lord of the Rings, but done by Nintendo.
But this is what I'm saying here. I think that with Legend of Zelda, hold on, let me get Charles back in here. I think that
my bad.
No, you good, brother. You good. I think that with Legend of Zelda, you need to condition your audience to expect. You can't just put out Legend of Zelda and expect to get a return in box office on that. Like, if there's any one thing that people need to follow from the MCU is condition your audience for the next thing to be as good as what they just saw, right? Mm-hmm. That's why Ant-Man can have a trilogy of movies, because there were good movies that came out of that studio prior to that.
Yeah.
We need at least Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Mario Brothers 2, and possibly something else in there in between before we get to Legend of Zelda. I will be 40 years old before we see Zelda in theaters. That's my
Metroid or Samus. Metroid or Samus in the middle.
I agree with that.
Nah. Samus will come last.
Japan
I see a Kid
anime
Icarus movie, bro, before I see
live action. You know what? Japan would make an anime first before a live action or CGI. I agree with that.
They've already made a manga about it. There's a
I mean, that's cool. Keep the manga, because the manga is enough. Remember how we was talking about, like, back in the day, how games were. It's enough, and it's simple enough but complex enough to where you'll make your own version of it and you'll apply characteristics to it. If they put that on the screen right now, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be turned off.
Yeah, we're not ready for. I don't think we're ready for a CGI adventure epic with a silent protagonist. That might be a little bit too art house. He ain't gonna
be silent no more.
You can't.
No, you can't do that.
That's a little bit too.
You can't do that.
Yeah. But I'm hoping that they don't make them like the TV show or that really crappy animated one.
That never happened, by the way. That never happened.
You are right. That never did happen.
You know, we've kind of gotten away of how, like, they don't really explain, like, why he doesn't talk or how. You know, they used to say that in the beginning, but which is cool. But, like, I think people forget that, like, Link is actually, like, he don't say shit. He's
Look,
he just makes grunt noises when he uses his sword.
Because I mean, the things that Zelda has working for it, or the Legend of Zelda, they have the lore, they have the protagonist, they have the damsel in distress. I just think that more needs to be done to get people to spend their money on it, because that is the kind of thing that has to be financially successful. A Super Mario Brothers movie can be bad and still make money, but a Zelda movie can't be good and be a box office failure.
Okay.
Nope. It'll be like that. It'll be like that section of Sonic where we just weren't buying them games.
Wait, what?
It was just a time. It's a timepiece where Sonic games, you're just like, there's another Sonic game out. Yeah.
Yeah. You mean everything before Sonic Mania?
Oh, there you go. Yep.
I mean, hey, look, before this last one, what's this, Sonic Frontier? I'm fucking with this one.
I never heard of Sonic Frontier, brother. Never heard of it.
It just dropped, bro. You ain't missing shit.
Hey, no, man, I finally got one on the PlayStation, man. I'm kind of digging it.
Well, hold on. Just to back up here, though. All right, so let's book the Nintendo Cinematic Universe.
Oh,
Charles,
boy.
Yo.
What movie? Okay, Donkey Kong is probably already on the books. What do we get after Donkey Kong from Nintendo Studios, Charles?
Nintendo Studios.
There's a lot to choose from.
I don't know. I'm gonna let y'all go in, but I'm gonna say my middle grabber.
Mario Kart.
The middle grabber that's gonna be in between everything is gonna be a Mario Kart Universe tournament, and then Star Fox is gonna be the nigga
There
that's
you go.
connecting all the
Star
planets.
Fox, bro.
He connecting all the planets, and he been visiting people, and then that's
I'm gonna
gonna
say
be the
Star
way we
Fox.
gotta tie that in.
Wow.
The
Star
Star
Fox
Everybody
is
kind of got
the
their own
cosmic,
team.
Star Fox would be great,
the
man.
cosmic version of
Yeah,
the Mario
yeah,
CU.
yeah. The
Hey, does that mean
multiverse.
wait, Majin, does that mean we get a Smash Brothers movie with the glove being the villain that pulls them through the
I mean, they
universe?
gotta have a cameo.
I mean, that could be that could be the culmination at the end, and that would be the, what I'm saying, the Avengers got to come together.
Let's get it.
Hey.
Let's get it,
Cold.
bro. Let's get
Cold. Not even bullshit.
Let's get it.
What is that race one called again?
F-Zero.
F1.
F-Zero. Bro,
Ooh.
I want that in live action. I don't want that animated.
Kind of
Hey.
speed racer.
Hey, y'all
Let's
on
get
to
it.
something,
Right here.
man. Because look, that
Right
was
here.
a successful series all around.
Bro, I would
F-Zero?
pay to go see that in 3D or XD.
Ooh, yo, give me Captain Falcon on the real as a kid growing up and entering the racing games. So,
Bro, Mute
So-
City?
so, bro,
They would get
what?
my money just if they played the
What?
Mute City with electric guitar.
Wait. So hold on. This is my only question though. With Mario being established as CGI, I mean, we kind of got to do everything else CGI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I would like to see F-Zero though in live action.
That
not
would be
everything
fine.
got to be CGI. Because would you want to see Simonson CGI?
They would have to, bro.
Not if
you
they
wanna-
made it
if you
mature.
wanna establish a universe, you have to.
Not if they made it mature.
I would want to see Metroid live action. That would be dope. That would
You would want to see.
Metroid,
You want to see F-Zero. You want to see Metroid.
but
Star
I
Fox
think,
is gonna be animated.
but if they want to keep the gravy train, no, I think they might have to stick to CGI, bro.
I need
that
that
would be
Ooh.
fire.
live action though.
I
man.
mean,
That
yeah,
would
because
be fire.
Nintendo don't have too many mature games, man.
No, it's limited.
That would
Yeah.
be fire, man.
Yeah, when you're dealing
this
with
is what we
humans,
saying.
man, things get yeah.
So wait. So this is what we saying here. So we got Mario. Donkey Kong is on the way. After Donkey Kong, do we go Star Fox? Do we go F-Zero or do we go Metroid? If y'all are booking this, what are we doing? I need to know
F-Zero.
why as well.
We're gonna go F-Zero, so then that way we can bring that whole anime, that whole manga, their whole period back, because that would be a boom. That would be a nostalgia remake that we probably would all eat up. You know what I'm saying? If they turn that into a TV show or something else afterwards or something. Because we're not getting no more Smash Bros. So where else would that entity be used?
Yeah.
So I think we would get that, and then the epilogue will be into Star Fox.
Woo!
That's a fire setup.
Star Fox makes a quick cameo on F-Zero as a racer.
Oh
Yeah.
my
Which
god!
actually happens in one of the games.
Yeah,
They do a
see,
race.
it could be
They
that.
do
You
a
know what I'm
race
saying?
on
John
Corneria.
Toretto shit.
They do
Hey,
I'm
a
with
it
race
could
on
be an after credit
Corneria.
scene. Do Marvel
Corneria.
style. After credit scene.
Man.
He pulls up to the front line. Star Fox is right there. Cocks his shades.
Just
said,
pulls
"Let's
up.
go."
Show me your
He
moves.
is right there.
Look, and then at the end of it all, of the whole like Nintendo universe, man, we still learn that it's Bowser and then it's Andros. It's Andros' hand. Oh,
Hold
shit.
on, man.
Oh, oh,
No.
Hold up.
yeah.
Bro. Like
Yeah.
that. Listen, man. See, so man, I need that right now though. Like, I don't want to wait till I'm 36 to get that, bro.
No,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they can take their time with that. I can't, because Nintendo. It's taking a minute for Nintendo to make it
Right.
this deep.
True.
And the thing is, it's gonna be good. Like, that's the one thing I'll say. Anything attached to Nintendo, they're not gonna fuck around as far as the quality goes.
Yes. Okay, so look, what other movies would y'all want to see? Luigi's Mansion. What else we got out of the universe?
Mario Kart.
Okay.
And the sequel would be like if we're doing Mario Kart movies, the sequel would be Double Dash.
Ooh.
To up the stakes, because Double Dash was radically different, and so I would love to see that. Mario and Luigi got to team up. Bowser got to team up with Baby Bowser, and so.
And man, I'm gonna need a Kirby movie too.
Ooh, I don't know.
That's a tough one, right?
Kirby is just a little too obscure, just a little bit.
Hey man, but look
maybe
though.
Kirby should turn heel. It was Kirby all along.
Kirby would be good for a monster movie. Hey, Charles, Kirby would be good as a monster movie. He's already a blob. He sucks and eats people to gain power.
Yeah.
Look,
so
murder mystery setup.
A villain. Make Kirby a villain in a Mario movie.
That'd be dope.
That wouldn't be bad.
Look,
I see that more of a Donkey Kong.
That would be fine. Hey, look,
he's an alien that comes from. You know what? That would work. Because he's an alien that comes from a different planet.
I need King Croc in this motherfucker with Donkey Kong, bro. I need them in the middle of the ship throwing hands. I need King Croc and Donkey Kong throwing hands, bro.
Hell yeah.
Listen. Look, give me Samuel Jackson as King K. Rool, bro.
That's a good idea, but
So
give me. I need him and Donkey Kong throwing hands, but Kirby.
And who's gonna play Diddy Kong? Who's gonna play Diddy Kong?
Diddy Kong.
Ooh.
A part of me wants to say Kevin Hart, but I hope not.
If they were gonna do a solo,
God, Brett.
they would have to do a solo Diddy
He's
Kong.
too safe of a choice.
I mean, look.
Yeah, now that you said that, I can't hear it.
Hey, get Tommy Holland on the phone, man. Get Tommy Holland on the phone.
I was just about to say that, man.
Get Tommy Holland on the phone.
You know what? No, Hannibal Buress. Is,
oh man.
With his I always look high ass.
Oh, man.
No, man, because then you make Diddy too. Diddy was like the upbeat, you know what I'm saying, Kong. Then you gonna make him too like melancholy.
Yeah, too laid back. Too laid back.
You know what I'm saying? Shooting motherfuckers with a peanut gun. I don't know.
Oh man, Donkey Kong Country is about to be fire. Donkey Kong Country is gonna be so fire,
peanut, bro. Get peanut, bro.
You feel me? Donkey Kong Country is gonna be a good movie with all the characters. They do that right.
Oh my god, that
soundtrack gonna be fire, bro. They know
so fire.
The original one back.
I need the personalities from the Nintendo 64 one, man. I need that's canon. I need all them personalities on the screen, man.
I would want them to behave like the cartoon, the CGI cartoon.
Well,
that wasn't a bad cartoon either.
Just make sure that Donkey Kong don't sing though, because that was annoying.
So Donovan makes a good point.
Gotta go.
Donovan does make a good point. My bad. Go ahead, Charles.
Nintendo?
That was Disney.
No, that was a Disney movie.
How'd they get away with the Nintendo references?
They paid money.
Yeah, they had to pay.
Yeah, they must have paid a lot.
Oh hell yeah! You know it, brother. You know they had to come.
Yeah, because Bowser was in it. Who else was in there? Sonic
the
and
Penguins. Oh no, no. Booch, I guess.
I think Sagat. No, was it Sagat?
Sagat was there.
Who's the Russian guy's name again?
Oh, Zangief.
Zangief. He was in there. You are not bad guy, but you are not bad guy.
Oh man. Well, hold on. So let's just back up here, right? With what they're doing there. Okay. Will Super Mario Brothers be? Obviously, it's going to make more money than any other video game adaptation. But what will that do to advance live action, or not even live action, but cinematic video game movies after that, right? Because Sonic 2, by all accounts, from what I hear, was pretty good. But Super Mario, that's going to kick the door down. So going forward, And Charles, we talked about The Last of Us a little bit earlier.
True.
Should we be expecting things to get better after Super Mario Brothers? Will these studios be more committed to putting in more effort to make things better after they see how successful Super Mario Brothers is going to be?
So the Super Mario Brothers one, that's going to be like, it's tough because that's the children-friendly games can get away with the CGI. I think it's much easier for them to get away with it. Minions, seeing all that shit. Last of Us, which is the more mature gamers, they're probably going to go live action. Those are still probably going to end up going live action. But for the more rated E games, I can see that. I can see them putting more into making sure it's CG. The CG's on point. The story's on point.
Paramount Pierce is picking up Rayman. They're gonna fuck that up too, by the way.
So Mega Man.
If they do the new Rayman,
Mega Man.
That would be a good idea.
What about Mega Man? We need that live action or CGI.
CGI, man.
I need live action. No, live action. Live action. Sony is
Spyro?
producing Spyro.
I would like Crash Bandicoot.
Spyro.
Crash Bandicoot. Oof.
All right. Let me quick, just real quick here. Let me make a quick case for Mega Man being
Spyro.
live action here.
Wow.
Okay. Spyro, I hope they don't fuck that up either. With Mega Man, oh man. See, Donovan, you already raining on my parade, bro. Warner is gonna pick up Mega Man and fuck him up. No, they're not, because we're about to fantasy book this right now. All right. My case for a live action Mega Man is this right here. All we gotta do is watch Blade Runner and take some of the more intricate elements of Blade Runner.
Astro Boy. No. Go for Astro Boy.
Hold on. I got you, brother. But not enough. I got you, brother. I dig what you saying. With Astro Boy, I dig what you saying. But not enough people over here understand Astro Boy. But I'm with you on that. With Mega Man, all we gotta do to make Mega Man good live action is to tell the story of a dystopian world where we need somebody to save humanity from becoming mechanized. That's all we got to do with Mega Man, bro. All we have to do right there with Mega Man. Mega Man needs to be live action. CGI is taking a shortcut with that.
What do you feel about an Alita like Mega Man?
With Mega Man? Let's get it.
I think, I think they'll aim for that. My question to you, Uncle Jack, is though, do we get all 8 from the first game, or do we get half of that?
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, hold on. Donovan has a very good question here in the comments. He has a very good question here.
What's your director for Mega Man?
Look, I don't know.
Doom? Who was the director that did Doom? I'm forgetting his name.
Wow.
They did which one?
Dune. The new Dune that just came out.
Ooh.
Daniel Villeneuve.
Hey, D, I'm with you because then
Villanueva. Yeah.
If that's the case, then we're getting multiple Mega Man movies because that Doom movie, I mean, there's going to be
Part
multiple.
2 and 3.
You feel me? So I would be okay with that. And
I normally am not a proponent of dark and gritty, but if there's one kind of property that translates into that kind of territory, I think it would be Mega Man. Like, you can really get into some shit with Mega Man if you want to.
So look, man,
I'd rather it be lighthearted and then X be dark.
It might not be around that long.
But
you're gonna have to connect with Mario sooner than that.
We ain't gonna do like 8, 9, and 10, like a billion of them. I would do like maybe 4 or 5, and then start with X, if that. Because some of them get a little weak after a while.
I don't think we get 4 Mega Man movies.
No, I think
we
you give me.
No, but I mean, before we make the transition,
Give me like 2. Give me like 2, and then he got to join everybody else. He got to go visit
Listen.
Mario and all that. You know what I'm saying?
If you throw everything you can into that first movie, man, everything that you can into the first one, we only got room for one or the other. I agree. Throw everything that you can into that very first joint right there, bro. Mega Man.
Well,
yep, everything that you can. Throw the fucking kitchen sink at that first one, and if we get a sequel, that's a happy accident. But throw everything that you can at that one, bro.
All right. So how long? How long is this movie?
Ooh.
You feel me?
I say close to 2 hours.
Because there was a lot of bosses, bro. Like everybody can't have, you know what? We're gonna make this like like Bullet Train. Everybody gonna get a quick little backstory, and then we're gonna wham bam save the universe, and then
damn, I haven't seen Bullet Train. Was it that bad?
Look, man, like
on the treadmill. They put it on the treadmill.
It was quick. So like you be like, all right.
Battle Angels 2 hours.
2 hours. All right.
All right.
Oh man, hey, big shout out to FT. Hold on. Big shout out to FTO Nerd Talk. It's 3 days long. Hey, FTO Nerd Talk. Big shout out to you, brother. Big shout out to you, man. Yeah, Bullet Train is epic. My man said Bullet Train is epic. All right, big shout out to Hey, I haven't seen Bullet Train yet. I know it's on Netflix, but all right, with Mega Man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So like you said with Doom, because I like where this is going. If we do a part 1 and part 2, we can do half. We can split the bosses in half. We can go, you know what I mean, 4 in the first joint, 4 in the second joint. Does that work?
Yeah, but bro, Mega Man 2 is beloved. So if you don't get at least half of the Robot Masters from that, people will get pissed off. That's the favorite one from everybody I've heard. So
then let's do that. Let's do that.
Come back.
Let's do that.
Yeah, fuck it. Come back.
So here's a good question. How angry? So say Iron Man. What? I didn't even say nothing yet.
No, my bad. When you said how angry, my bad. When you said how angry, I'm sorry, Charles.
How angry would they be if? Because that would be an amazing IP if they kind of did their own thing with it, kind of Iron Man-ish. Iron Man doesn't really follow the exact, the exact storyline of the comics. So, but everybody loves Iron Man. So, if they did that with Mega Man, how angry do you think the purist of the games would be if they kind of just
good?
I'm about to say, I feel like if you go too far.
If they go too far.
I would say this: if it's good, I guarantee you nobody gives a fuck.
Because that's a unique IP.
Yeah, I think you don't want to aim too gritty. Get gritty, but don't get too gritty to the point where you start alienating the fans and adults who grew up with it. Are like, I can't even take my kids to go see this type shit. But you can make it gritty enough that you'll still satisfy people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with it. I can feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to keep it so everybody can go see it, or, you know what I'm saying? We haven't had this before where somebody could just go ahead and say, all right, the first half, look, it's going to be lighthearted. This is him. We're going to grow with him. And then the second half, we can go all in.
He has to grow up.
He's a man now. There's some things he had to do to save the planet.
Oh, I need that now, bro.
That would be wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be wonderful. And then he leaves. And then he goes on to the universe. I can fuck with that, because I mean, shit. We don't have an Iron Man right now, but I would damn sure go with that.
Cranston is Dr. Light.
Like, bro,
why? Hey, who's Dr. Wiley?
He said,
who do we cast as Dr. Wiley? Donovan, I need you to cast Dr. Wiley.
Listen, man, he said Tom Holland. Let's just get Tom Holland to be every young character.
Tom Holland everything.
Let's just
He's like that. He's like that archetype right now.
Right. Let's just do that, bro. No, but like there's so much. I think there's really more potential for Mega Man than anything that we done talked about here, bro.
What happened if they swap him?
What do you what you mean, Charles? Oh.
Oh shit!
Y'all gonna be mad at this flopping?
Hey,
Y'all gonna be
start
mad at this
getting-
flopping?
Start getting
Charles
multiple
ducking the
Mega Men.
marksman. No, he ducking the marksman right now.
Oh,
Okay, I get it.
Hey,
Ooh.
let's get Mega Man from Harlem.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Nah,
The young kid
Chill.
from This Is
Black
Us.
Mega Man. Nah, chill.
Oh man.
Chill.
The young guy from This Is Us. I want to see it.
I don't need to see 1,000 thumbnails on YouTube. Charles, stop, please. And then I don't need Umar Johnson coming up here talking about, you see, this movie is just a big rules about the black man's experience and slavery and him being controlled by the white man. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, that would upset the balance.
They did a great spin on original story. This should be the way.
That was a good ass movie. That was pretty good, man. That actually, as far as animated DC joints, that was violent as hell too. They like Hal Jordan was on his bullshit in that movie, bro. He said Michael Shannon as Dr. Wiley. All right. He said they should call Black Iron. They should call Black Mega Man.
They're gonna call him Rockman instead.
Hey, shit, that's crazy. Oh man, listen, bro. I mean, all right. So, on that note, what do y'all think? Me and Donovan talked about this early in 2022, man. Like, Streets of Rage, bro. Being, I think the director of the first John Wick is in charge of that joint, bro. I'm looking forward to Streets of Rage. I'm looking forward to some niggas getting put through tables and all of that, bro.
I'll be fired.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd rather see a River City Ransom.
I don't know nothing about that, bro.
It's the same thing, but in Japan, bro. Same thing, but in Japan.
Considering Mega Man was created, I think that's the type of story that would work. So hold on. All right. So let's just stay on the video games for a second, bro. Like, what does it take, in y'all's opinion, to make a good adaptation of a video game IP?
Well, after watching Spider-Man 2 and going in with very little expectations,
I'm still here, brother. I hear you.
It's just keeping the source material, using the source material, but making it different enough that it's good enough for casuals and diehard fans. That's what I would say.
I agree.
Yeah, you gotta have at least core enough lore, you know what I'm saying, to where it's not too far fetched to where anybody who started it or played that game is like, yeah, this is not what I felt like I was playing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like to piggyback off to, you know what I'm saying, while we on this little space on that Streets of Rage movie, I would love to see like just straight chaos in the streets of New York and Japan, just all over. I would love to see that.
Is that going to be a time period piece though, or are we going to jump to like Cyberpunk? Because it does have a semi Cyberpunk feel, even though it doesn't show it in the game.
That could, low key, this could be another tournament movie. I know we got Mortal Kombat, but this could be another tournament movie, and it could be from different periods.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I could mess with that if they could do that. They brought it back like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like Ip Man kind of had a little taste of like street fighting, but then like they didn't really do it. So like, what kung fu movie do we have right now? That's just really about like kung fu fighting.
Closest thing is John Wick. By the way, I can't wait for that to drop in March.
Yeah, I mean they got kung fu in it, but that's like murder. You know what I'm saying? That's tactical right there.
Wait, hold on. I want to address what FTO Nerd Talk is saying here, because we discuss this in the Discord all the time. What makes it good is telling the fans to F off. True or false? Because I lean towards the camp of agreeing with what he's saying right there.
It's just like what Dion just I said what D Smith just said, that that kind of keep the lore in mind, but make it enough for casuals but don't disrespect the material.
Exactly.
Yep.
I think there's a way to do that. Like overdoing it would be like Star Wars 7. Overdoing it, like literally beat for beat, you just redid A New Hope, and then fans F off is Rian Johnson. You know what I'm saying? So you got there's a middle ground. There's a middle ground between the two. Both good movies, obviously, but there's a middle ground between 7 and 8 that would have been perfect. That they both missed. Ryan said fuck the fans, and JJ was too beholden to the fans.
JJ was shook. Pick up a theme from the 80s or 70s era and make that the theme of the movie with Streets of Rage, like the Warriors. But I dig that. FTO
dope as fuck. Undercover cops in a gang, something like that, or cops making their own gang because the government won't help them anymore, so they got to become even more scrappier.
Time honored tradition. I like that. I like that. I think it to give it to the creator
to write it.
I feel like that's what they're doing with Streets of Rage as well. And Donovan giving a shout out to FTO Nerd Talk as well. So with all that being said, then, so you said you're looking forward to John Wick 4, right?
Hell yeah. My boy Donnie is in there. That trailer in there.
This is my
okay. Go.
I mean interrupt. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
That trailer where he's sitting down next to him and he says, "Why bother if she can't hear you?" Shut up. Okay. Shut up and take my money. Perfect.
We gotta be real careful. The only thing is, we gotta be careful with John Wick right now, though, bro.
Have we hit John Wick fatigue?
Because
this needs to be the last one in my book. No more after this.
I agree with you on that.
You got to keep going. It's not going in here.
Nah. Because then I'm in the camp with Uncle Jack. We start to get fatigued. Because even with 3, I was like, this is getting a little long in the tooth. Like this last one needs to be the last one. Anything more than that, do the spinoffs. I know they were talking about a TV show, which I'm cool with that.
Already happening on Peacock.
Keep the world and the lore going, but Wick himself, we need to get somebody else. We need to get somebody else. Focus on somebody else now.
It's not gonna happen.
Go ahead, Margin. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So look. Here's the reason why it's not gonna happen, man. Like if you if you just look at the books, the comic books, man, like John Wick, the movie, the TV, the comic, they all look very similar. You know what I'm saying? The theme, the aesthetic is all the same. They cannot change. You feel me? They would have to keep going with my man Reeves, and that's it. Because if you get anybody else in there, you're gonna fuck it up. But I don't know if you read it in the comics, but I
didn't know there was comics too.
Yeah, man. No, Wick has a long ass story, dog. And then also you got to think about some of the missions that he had while he was in. So the TV show is supposed to be around some of the dope missions, him getting in and doing this. This is gonna be like their mainstream way of doing that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the movies, this is gonna be his main moves against the organization, which it takes a while for him to get out of the organization.
So the only thing I'm gonna say, the reason I say we got to be careful, I think now would have been the time to do a prequel. Now would have been a time to do a John Wick prequel before we get into the third direct sequel to the first movie. With action movies, you got to be very careful to not continue to do some of the things that made what it was good in the first place. Because eventually, when you do too many action movies, it turns into a high parody of what it was at first. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that with John Wick, because John Wick, arguably, John Wick was probably the first one in 2014, was arguably the best action. No, I ain't gonna say that. Up there with the Raid 2, up there with the Raid 2 and Captain America Winter Soldier is in the argument for the best action movie of the 2010s as a decade. And I would hate for them to wrap up that series of movies on a bad movie, or you know what I'm saying? But Keanu Reeves ain't gonna look. Keanu Reeves ain't about to go out and look bad. He ain't gonna look bad. You know what I'm saying? But they got to be very careful, very careful with John
passing
Wick.
it on. You have the Bourne effect.
Yeah,
that did not work.
The
Bourne conspiracy, or you'll get Fast and the Furious, where he's hopping out of a goddamn spaceship shooting.
Oh hell no! Stop!
Yep.
Now who jumped out of a spaceship?
Charles! Stop!
Yep.
Stop!
Yep.
He about to hop off the International Space Station and land on his feet.
Stop!
You feel me?
Please.
He's already visited a handful of countries, man. What you gonna do after you visit all the countries in the world, man?
It's true.
I mean,
it's true.
You gonna put this nigga in a submarine? Like, all right, High Parody has some water.
You need a week film and come back harder, like Fast 3, Fast 4. Yep.
I mean, look.
When did it happen?
Fast 3 is good. Tokyo Drift is good.
Tokyo Drift wasn't bad.
Wasn't bad.
But I get what he's saying because Vin Diesel and Paul Walker wasn't in it.
Yeah.
So look, how about this? How about we change it up? You know what I'm saying? How about we get one where actually, you know what I'm saying, they fuck it up and there's really not as many guns. You know, he go like you know what I'm saying, like stealth. You know what I'm saying? He go in and he kind of does it a little differently. We figure out why he's Baba Yaga. You know what I'm saying? How he got that name. We see how swift he is, but like, let's actually see him like come from the dark. You know, Batman is out right now. You know, it'd be different. You ain't got Batman with a gun.
John Wick. But is it still John Wick if he's not out there, you know, doing the gun fu kind of shit?
The gun fu.
Is it still John Wick?
I still think it is.
I mean, if it's John Wick creeping up, breaking your neck with shit and weapons and snapping your neck, you know what I'm saying, without shooting gunpowder.
What a fucking pencil.
We can just go a little bit more physical, turn into an actual kung fu movie.
I think after the third, fourth, you got to start crossing over, man. John Wick in the Raid 3.
I think he's right.
We can't have no crossovers
or a series.
we got
to get him out
with somebody else in the universe, man.
We got to get him out of that.
With all those assassins, we can't find nobody else to focus the camera on.
But
we can't have no crossovers, man. We have a crossover, then he got to take out the Raid, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? He gonna be the one. I mean,
I must say he already faced the Raid, didn't he?
Oh wait, he said John.
That was one Raid.
Mary Sue, he needs to be nerfed.
Look, oh man, hey,
I like that Mary Sue.
Is he wrong?
So what? The next couple movies is gonna be John Wick getting his ass beat, losing a couple limbs.
No, the next couple movies don't need to happen. Respectfully, we got to figure out how to wrap this up, man. It started out with a dog, right? Did they kill his dog first, or they killed his wife first?
His wife died from something.
She just died, yeah.
She just died, yeah.
I mean, look, please, somebody out there, like, we need to figure out a way to just like, hey, look, John, I'm sorry this happened. We gonna buy you a new dog, bro.
well, after the second movie, Uncle Jack. After the second movie, I was thinking that it would be a little typical, but finding out that his wife isn't really dead.
See, that's high parody, but that's high parody shit right there. That's when
that is. But I think the whole thing is wrapped up is I think that it all started out that like my man wanted him back in, so like they ordered him to kill the dog. You know, like it's still just a natural, like, hey John, it's a natural, like, hey man, we had the greatest spy.
Bro, that's just as bad as my idea.
No, for real. But look, man, I'm telling you, there's little hints in there where it's just like, yeah, man, you know, I want that dog too. Like they dropping it.
Yo, like, listen, bro, this ends with John Wick breaking up a dog fighting ring. That's how this ends.
The animal rights stuff be low key in there.
Respectfully though, I think this is gonna be a good movie. Again, Universal is gonna make their money off of it, but after this, we really gotta figure out what we're gonna do. The Continental spinoff is gonna happen on Paramount, or not on.
Gotta cross over, man.
But on Peacock. But like, we gotta figure out what we're doing with John Wick here. At the end of the day, bro, what's gonna happen is, never mind. We ain't gonna.
What properties does Warner Brothers got? What do they got?
It's Universal.
It's Universal.
They got Fast and
the
Furious
monster movies, Fast and the Furious,
and Bad Boys.
Wait, they own Bad Boys?
Yes.
I thought that was
Let's
Sony.
go. Let's go slap Will Smith. Let's
Yeah,
get
exactly.
it. Let's go slap Will Smith, nigga. Right now.
I agree. I look. Look. This is true. This is the
perfect.
truth here.
It's perfect.
All right.
Let's go slap
He
Will
said
Smith.
the wife is not dead. It's Jason Bourne. Make oh my
They're
God.
gonna doppelganger Jason Bourne.
Look, man, it's gonna be natural. I'm trying to tell you. The employer didn't want to let John Wick go.
But they got to figure out a way to wrap it up. With action movies, there's a statute of limitations on your suspension of disbelief. If you continue to go bigger and broader when it comes to these action movies, eventually you're going to stray so far away from where you originally started to where it's not going to make sense anymore. People are going to be looking at these movies like, yo, John Wick is in a submarine now? Oh, okay.
Shout out to Vin Diesel.
Yeah, man, because
Shout
I'm
out
definitely
to
mad about James Bond, man. Like, what the hell going on? We don't know. Should just been sold off and now shit just
well,
gone.
I said there's a reboot about to happen right now.
I don't want to talk about James
But
Bond. Man.
we'll leave it at that.
Man.
We
I'll
already
just read
got
my book.
Look, we already got 007, and her name is Lashana Lynch. That's her name right there. Put some respect on Lashana Lynch's 007.
My baby right there.
That's oh man. Yeah, FTO, seafood. Yeah, we talked about that a little earlier, man. Yeah, that's the fighting game that you was talking about earlier, right, cuz?
Yeah.
And then agree. If you go too long, you turn into the Simpsons. Right. Okay. So getting into
I think that needs to die, by the way.
So my bad. And again, I'm just looking at the time. How y'all feeling right now, man? We good?
Great.
We good on this New Year's Eve right
As
now?
we're getting close to it, I might have to dip out.
All right, cool.
I got like another
fireworks and shit. Yeah.
All right, cool. I dig it. So, all right. What else we got here, man? What else we got here, man? What we talking about right now, bro?
Well, before everybody has to leave, I'd like everybody to tell me what they're excited for or anticipating for next year.
Oh man, anticipating for next year. I'm pretty excited for Quantumania.
Okay.
I'm pretty excited for Quantumania.
Charles, you think that's gonna be his Ragnarok?
For you mean Jonathan Major or
no? What Thor Ragnarok was to Thor, will Quantumania be for Ant-Man?
I think they might.
Okay.
I don't know how dark they'll go, but I'm wondering if they'll let that be his goodbye. I'm debating if they'll let him, if that be his goodbye, just to set the stage for the threat that is Kang.
So can I say this though? I get what you're saying with Ragnarok and everything, and the Kang era begins. I agree with you, Donovan. What I'm gonna say about this is this here though, right? Ant-Man is 2-0 right now as far as good movies.
Yeah.
You enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed the first one. Come on.
Ant-Man is 2-0. Ant-Man is. You said what was whack?
Ant-Man and the Wasp was whack. I'm glad I didn't pay money to go see that.
2-0. Listen. They snuck. They snuck out. They snuck out a 2-0, bro. 2-0. Ant-Man is 2-0. What I'm gonna say with Quantumania is that I think that Ant-Man as a property did more than it ever should have done.
Absolutely,
man, I would agree. I would agree with that.
They got so much mileage out of a C- character than what they ever should have gotten off of the strength of Paul Rudd and solid writing and comedy action directing. Exactly. Quantumania, I think, is going to wrap that up perfectly by introducing a legitimate threat and establishing, oh shit, this is a real dark cloud that's hanging over. You know what I mean? Donovan said Loki season 2, DCEU versus MCU, and then he said fuck Ant-Man. Oh man, look.
Nerd talk. Thank you.
I mean, look. As far as anything that's coming out that I look forward to, I mean, I think that I think that Beast Machines is gonna surprise a lot of people.
I think so too.
And I think that playing off of our 90s nostalgia and putting more distance in between the bad movies under the Transformers umbrella is only gonna help more to enhance Bumblebee and what they're doing there.
The Bay Era.
Absolutely, the Bay Era. I think Beast Machines is gonna do a lot. I hope that they make their money, and I hope that it's a good movie because I never would have thought that that'd be something we get live action. It's gonna be corny as hell. It's gonna be corny as hell. I don't know if it's gonna be a great movie, but I'm rooting for Beast Machines more than I'm rooting for any other movie that comes out next year.
That's awesome. Yeah, I agree. I'm excited for that.
I can rock with that. I would only say the other one that I'm just really looking forward to is probably just
Super Moon.
Is
Donovan, you a fool, bro.
Deadpool. That's it. Just because you know what I'm saying.
Is that still coming out?
2024.
Yeah, we get to see Jackman. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. I'm waiting. I ain't really got nothing else I'm looking forward to. It may be a while, but
shooting?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah,
They started shooting
2024. Yep, 2024.
Okay.
November 2024. That trailer is gonna be amazing. That trailer is gonna be amazing, bro.
Yeah.
So it may take a minute, but I'm kind of waiting. I see like this next year is gonna be a setup for everything else.
It is. I agree.
Yeah.
As far as Marvel movies or other things?
I think like everything.
Okay.
Like I think like next year is really like a setup year for majority.
Hope
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's how I see it, man.
All right, Lee Smith, what's up, man?
Oh, I was hoping y'all would go. I stayed in my clan. Indiana Jones, John Wick.
Man. Listen, man.
I know it's gonna be bad, but I just need them to tell a consistent adventure story. That's all that I ask.
You need closure.
I know that CGI Harrison Ford is gonna be shit. But all I need is for that story to be good.
So
he needs closure. You need closure.
That's fair. That's fair. With Indiana Jones, man. Oh man. All right. Donovan said Nolan's Oppenheimer.
Okay.
No, I want to see that. That trailer scared me in theaters.
It should have.
When
it should have.
It was just.
It should have. It should have.
Yes.
It was.
Yes, I know. And that's why I don't want to go see it.
I'm gonna watch. You know what?
The most deadliest weapon on the planet. No, thank you.
I'm putting Nolan on high alert. I'm putting
him
on
what
alert.
You mean? What you mean, Charles?
He's scraping by.
Oh,
Tenet was good, but he is scraping by. So I want to see what he does Oppenheimer because that's going to be a tough one to tackle, and that will say a lot. That will say a lot because Tenet. Well, Tenet was tough.
I like Tenet, but Tenet had problems.
It was tough.
Well, look, man, Tenet came out the wrong year. It came out during the time.
Wrong time.
Like,
not wrong year,
the
wrong
pandemic,
time.
That Tenet was ruined by the pandemic, man. But you said that Nolan is scraping by, Charles. We're gonna revisit that. That's the convo we need to have.
AKA Charles, he said, when that movie comes out and do buco money, I'm gonna remember this. That's what he said. That's what Jack said. I'm gonna remember this.
No. Because the thing is, I'm thinking about movies that he made, like Dunkirk. Dunkirk was a really good fucking movie. Like that's up there. Dunkirk was a damn good movie. Absolutely, bro. For a World War II movie with minimal violence and not a lot of blood, that was a very engaging story, bro. But I get what you're saying. When you say that he's scraping by, okay, are you saying that what do you mean when
not
you say
money, not box office wise, the art of putting the film together it's getting increasingly like I can see that it's increasingly harder. Like Tenet was a very complex tool to use as storytelling. Oppenheimer is not going to be easier. Nuclear fusion, that's just not going to be easier. It's going to be even harder, if not. So,
and what's scary to me? My bad, brother. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no. So the concept that he's using, the pressures of putting this weapon together, it'll be interesting to see what he does. Because Tenet was tough.
Date, and the release date for that is
that's a summer movie, right?
That's a little shaky. That's a little bit shaky, bro. Like we got Guardians 3 coming out during the summertime, like Beast Machines during the summertime. Like that's coming out in July, bro. Like I feel like Oppenheimer is more of an October, November kind of award.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can sit with
Oscar bait, Oscar bait
the
movie.
film.
And you look at the cast, we got Cillian Murphy, got Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr.
It's insane.
Like
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Look at the cast. Look at the cast of that movie, bro.
It's crazy.
Like, the cast of that movie is, you know what I'm saying? There's some like heavyweights in there. He says, "Have you seen Interstellar?" No, I have not. No, I've not seen Interstellar. What you got? What you got, Margin? I have not seen Interstellar yet.
I was just thinking about it, man. Yeah, no, that's gonna be a dope story either way, because I don't think we have a movie about that. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to know how he pulls it off, because
I know it's gonna be dark and grim, but like, yeah, man, how do you convince people to side with and feel with somebody who made this type of weapon, bro, and who went through that? Yeah, man, like, nah, bro, like, nah, man, like,
it's kind of hard for me to have, like, how do you present them as a sympathetic figure? You know what I mean? He needs to stop writing his scripts. Oh man, like you see what I'm saying? And on top of that, like this movie ain't gonna be no shorter than like 2 hours and 30 minutes, man.
Yeah, no, it's probably gonna be at least 3.
But I agree with what you're saying, cause like that's gonna be a tough sell, and it just makes me wonder, like. I don't want to see Christopher Nolan lose, but this might be the first one where I think it's going to be a good movie, but is it going to do the numbers to justify coming out in July, man?
Yeah, no, not that what's coming around it and the theme around it. Nah, man, it's too heavy. I mean, like, I get it. Yeah, you want to go somewhere around July, Independence Day, but like, nah, that is a tough topic.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't want to go see a nuclear bomb. I'm good.
Hey, but like, bro, listen, man, Nolan. Oh man, hey, all right. He said he gonna go
straight on that shit.
You said you straight.
I think he likes making like depression. I think he likes filming depression. You know, sad melancholy is like his thing.
And the thing is, I think that Zack Snyder wishes that he could do what Nolan does, but that's a different conversation.
I agree with you so much, but we'll talk about that another day.
Yeah, at least Nolan can connect it though.
No, you're right. You're right about that, man. But Donovan said he's gonna go see Megan. I mean, look, it comes out next week, and I mean that M. Night Shyamalan movie. I'm gonna take a pass on that, bro. Have y'all seen the trailer for that motherfucker yet?
Wait, that's his movie with that doll?
No, that's not his movie. Megan is not his movie.
Okay.
Man, Donovan. Hey, Donovan, put that in the. I need somebody. I need you to put that in the chat, bro. Oh man, like it's called.
When do we get Bashinga?
Bashinga.
Yeah.
I don't know what people.
I don't know what you're talking about. That sounds like a board game to me. Bashinga.
Nah.
Or a monster movie.
The joint with M. Night Shyamalan is called A Knock at the Cabin.
Is that the one with Dave Bautista?
Bro, I'm gonna take a pass on that, man.
I saw that trailer and I was like, I think it'll do good, but I don't know if that's for me.
Look, man, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't see it, man. I'm not. He said, all right. So Donovan says Bashinga was fake, bro.
Oh, damn.
That joint with M. Night Shyamalan, I'm glad that he's still trying to do his thing, but like let Jordan Peele carry the torch for you, brother. Respectfully, let Jordan Peele
AKA go sit down somewhere.
Let Jordan Peele carry the torch for you, because like that shit does not look good, bro. Like we gotta, one of y'all has to die, or else the entire world is gonna end. Come on, bro. Like I'm good on that, man. I'm good. I sat in the chair at church and I seen the light, and one of us has to die, but it can't be me. No, what? Bro. No. No, I'm good on that, bro. I have a son at home, so you know, because I want my son to live, I gotta kill one of you. Your daughter has to lose a parent so that my son doesn't have to die. Like, get the fuck out of here with that, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
Twist.
No,
it was a twist.
Look, just let that brother Jordan Peele carry the torch. I really sincerely think that that's not gonna be a good movie, bro. Hey, big shout out to FTO Nerd Talk. Hey, Happy New Year, brother. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? And you doing your thing on your channel as well, man. Big shout outs to you, brother. Happy New Year, man. But I am sincerely believing right now that might be like the most disappointing movie of 2023, bro. I'm gonna put the trailer for that up in Discord, and y'all tell me what you like,
do, because even you describing it tells me it's nonsensical.
Bird Box, Us, The Happening, which he already directed. These end of the world type movies, like I'm done with that shit, bro.
I agree.
I'm good on that, bro. Like, get that shit. Get out of here with that. I'm good.
Squid Games was the last definitive version of that, and it's a good offshoot of that, in my opinion.
Man, look. All right, cool. All right, what else you got? What's on your mind, Majin? What's on your mind, man?
Nothing. I'm just over here chilling. You know, thinking. I did like Squid Games. I think. I don't know. I want to see how they're gonna continue with that one, but yeah, I really ain't got too many like horror movies I'm looking forward to. I did want to see Nope, but like, yeah, nah.
You still ain't seen Nope?
No, not yet.
Okay.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
I mean, look, D Smith, what you got on the way out, brother? What you got on the way out, man?
Nothing, man. We discussed all I wanted to.
I mean,
anything else you excited for?
I mean, as far as what I'm excited for, I mean, look, man, I'm a sucker for Guardians of the Galaxy, man. I'm a sucker for it, bro. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for it. I know that people.
I'm the biggest hater.
I know that people. Look, I know, and I'm glad Charles jumped back in on this, but I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for Guardians. I'm a sucker for Guardians of the Galaxy, man. Again, contrary. Look. When I look at movies that I like, I judge them based off of what they are trying to do. Okay, if people don't like Guardians 1 and 2, I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm good with that. I don't got any issue with that. But I think that James Gunn should be commended for giving us a different side of the MCU and being the guy to open that door to that different side of the MCU.
Absolutely.
I would agree with that.
To me, Guardians of the Galaxy, when you strip down all of the goofy shit, all of the jokes and everything like that, it's a group of people that are dealing with losing something that come together by sharing that in common and figuring out how do we avoid. Okay, if I'm with other people that share something with me, I can do everything I can to make sure they don't lose what I lost, or we don't lose as a collective.
That's beautiful.
That's
well
a family.
Said. Well said.
That's how I look at it, bro.
Okay.
James Gunn was able to do that, I think, effectively in the first movie and in the second movie to make you feel. I think, this is my opinion, up until Wakanda Forever, Guardians 1 and 2 did more to make me feel things in these movies than any other movies in the MCU did prior to that point.
I could agree with that.
With Guardians 3, I'm looking for them to completely wrap that up and put a bow on it as James Gunn makes his transition to those guys across the street. I'm looking forward to that because I want to see if they let him pull that off.
Okay.
I agree.
None of it says
I agree.
Forward to the next impossible. And to this day, for personal reasons, I still haven't rewatched Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Like, to me, that's a good ass movie, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brothers. I apologize if y'all not on board with it, bro. But I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it.
I agree. I think that Guardians of the Galaxy was dope. You know what I'm saying?
It was good.
I do want to see how they wrap it up, though. I am sad about it. You know what I'm saying? A little bit, because like Cuz said, man, I've always been like real down with Guardians of the Galaxy. Just like the like you said, the theme of somebody losing and then they all come together. You know what I'm saying? It's wonderful. It's right. So I don't know. That one does have to be wrapped up because you can't go too long. So I do want to see how it's going to culminate pretty much.
Oh man, Charles got kicked out again, man. Damn.
Equalizer 3? Is that actually happening?
I hope that's.
I don't even know. No, if I want that to happen.
I hope
they got the damn TV show with Queen Latifah now.
Queen Latifah is in that motherfucker, bro. He said, "Give me the last game with a Marvel jersey. Give me last game with the Marvel jersey. Oh man, come on, man. With the Marvel jersey is worth a ticket. What? Hold on, Donovan. You gotta retype that.
What that means, brother. You gonna have to clarify.
Yeah, you gotta retype that one, brother. But I mean,
do we get any Venom? Do we get any Venomverse movies next year?
Oh shit! I forgot about Spider-Verse. Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
That's
next year. Yeah. That's next year, right?
Yeah, I think we get some.
June 2nd. I know the release date. June 2nd.
What is it?
That's gonna be fire as fuck. I'm taking that whole day off just to go see that.
There you go. He said Gunn's last game with the Marvel jersey. All right.
Oh, okay.
Hey, look, man, how the fuck did we go 3 hours and not talk about Spider-Verse 2, bro? Oh man. How did that happen, man? Shame.
Yeah. What's coming out in the Sony Venomverse next year? Hold on,
man, I don't think they got any more sequels coming out, man.
Spider-Verse 2 is gonna be a hitter, man. Spider-Verse, listen, man. Spider-Verse 2, like look. Am I reaching? And I wish Charles was in here, but like, is there an argument that Into the Spider-Verse could possibly be the greatest superhero movie ever?
It's a little bit of a stretch, but not by much.
I think there's a strong argument.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thanks, yeah.
Man, Craven,
my man got it. He said Craven is coming out next year. Okay, yeah.
Well, God bless him. Good luck with that one.
I
mean, we got Craven coming. Money. If Craven is coming out the same year as Aquaman 2, like, and Shazam 2, like, somebody's gonna die at the box office, bro.
Yeah. I think this is gonna be a soft setup for, like, you know, the other spiders.
Yo,
I think so too. I think so too.
Somebody's gonna die and take a bath at the box office next year, bro. Spider-Verse is arguably, my bad. Let me get that back up there. Arguably the best Spider-Man movie for sure. I agree. That, bro.
I agree.
Like, and this is taking into account that I think Spider-Man. All right, fuck that, bro. Donovan, you got me on some bullshit here. Before we get out of here, bro. Look, I'm gonna give y'all my top 5 greatest superhero movies right now, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Right now, all right. Honorable mentions right now. You know what I mean? My honorable mentions are going to be Guardians of the Galaxy 1. Hold on, man. I don't know where the fuck my camera is at. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Spider-Verse, Spider-Verse, and I'll say Endgame, right? My top 5 as of right now, this recording, New Year's Eve 2022. Number 5, Blade 2. Because number 5, Blade 2. Guillermo del Toro and Wesley Snipes set up the world of Blade 2. Like, that's a flawless fucking movie, bro. I don't care. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Blade 2 is a perfect action movie, in my opinion. Wesley Snipes was in his prime in that movie. We got motherfucking Ron Perlman in that motherfucker, bro. As a side character doing this thing, bro. We got Norman Reedus as the guy in the truck, the double cross between the good vampires and then the royal vampire family. That's number 5. Number 4, Watchmen. Arguably the first and the best rated R superhero movie ever made. There is a strong argument that that is the best rated R superhero movie. That movie told you why superheroes and vigilantes should not exist in the real world. Zack Snyder pulled it off with Watchmen and has been chasing that with every movie he's made after that. Watchmen is number 4. All right. Number 3, Infinity War is number 3. What can I say about Infinity War that hasn't been said about Infinity War, bro? What can really be said?
Nothing.
Okay, cool. The ending of Infinity War, bro, with them sitting around, Captain America sitting on the ground like, and then we just fade to black. That is one of the greatest bad guy victories ever, brother. You should have.
It was Empire Strikes Back.
Better.
No, but I'm saying it's of that caliber.
Yes, you should have went for the head. You should have went for the head, Majid.
You shouldn't have hesitated.
As he snaps his fingers.
Listen, bro. What else? Oh my God. All right, man. Look, like Thor ain't been the same since. He ain't been the same since, bro.
Facts.
He ain't been the same since. I don't give a fuck. He ain't been the same since then. Number two, and this is very difficult for me, but number 2 is going to be The Dark Knight. Number 2 is The Dark Knight. I'll never, being in the theater to watch that movie when it came out was a transcendent experience, bro. I can't put words to describe what it felt like in the theater to see The Dark Knight, man. Like, if I could get in a time machine and rewatch one movie in theaters, it would probably be The Dark Knight, because that was a roller coaster. Like, it just went up. And when it ended, it was like, yo, I need more of this right now, right? And number 1, Uncle Jack's number 1 all-time superhero movie is Logan.
Good name drop right
all
there.
Time. My number 1 superhero movie is Logan, bro. As an X-Men fan, Maj disagrees.
Hey, Logan is fire. I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
As an X-Men fan,
I clapped. I clapped. I got. You know, there's moments in movies where you sit up there and clap, but that one was like a real good, because he ended it perfectly.
And I didn't even. Go ahead.
I'm not disagreeing that it's a good movie, but I fucking cried. And as I'm saying, as Wolverine being one of my favorite characters, fuck that movie.
Listen,
but it was good. It was a good movie. It just hurt me.
Brother, my wife was sitting next to me in the theater. She was crying watching Logan, bro. Like, Logan, I feel like, is a glitch in the Matrix, to quote Movie Bob. That's a great movie that you're never gonna get again. There's nothing that can be done to recapture how great Logan was. And I just mentioned my whole top 5 and didn't put Spider-Man 2 in there. What the fuck is my problem if I just did a top 5 and didn't put Spider-Man 2 in that motherfucker? What?
It was gonna be in mine, but it's all good. Yeah.
What the fuck kind of top 5 is that, bro? All right, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry, I love you, James Gunn, but Spider-Man 2 goes in that 5 spot over Guardians of the Galaxy. There you go. And my voice is shot because I got a cold, but we had to do that on New Year's, brother. My bad. Another list with D. Smith part 2. Hold on. What you got on that, Majid? What you saying? Cuz you want to throw that in there? You got a top 5? Or we gonna wait on that? We gonna wait on that.
I'm putting mine together. Come
right,
back.
cool.
Come back.
That was off the dome, but I can't remove. I know what's gonna stay in there though. I can't take Logan out. I can't take Watchmen out, and I can't take Blade 2 out of there. The Dark Knight, Spider-Man 2, those could be interchangeable with Deadpool, you know,
Ooh.
in game, those can be interchangeable, but I can't take Watchmen out of there. I can't take Blade 2 out, and I can't take Logan out of there, bro. I can't do that, man. I wish Charles was in here, but we're gonna get his another day, man.
Damn. I mean, all right. So I think I can kind of put it together. You know what I'm saying? But relatively, man, yeah. Once again, Blade 2 would have to be in there. I can't hold you up against it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a great superhero movie. Even people didn't think about it.
That was a
Great superhero movie. Look, man, anything with the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. So you can say any of those, I'll rock hard for it, even the last one. Doesn't matter. It's my guy.
I love it. I love it, brother. I love it.
Yeah, so that's my Spider-Man. What else?
That's our Spider-Man.
There you go. Yeah, I'm with it. After that, man, I can't hold you up, dog. Look, I just gotta throw it in there just because like it was done beautifully. It was a movie that I don't think I would cry in, man. But like Black Panther, bro, like it doesn't matter. Like gotta throw that in there. One.
Yeah. Black Panther.
One.
Black Panther 1 is a certified classic, bro.
Certified classic, man. That was done right. Shit, where we at? I got two more.
Such a good fucking movie, bro.
Man, it was amazing, man. That would be one I would like to get back into like a capsule and revisit.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Like I could do that.
Man, 2018 was such a good year, bro.
Man, man, there was nothing like it, man. What the feeling, the dressing up, oh man, what the selling out, the midnight, oh man, it was just a good time. Whole time. Good time.
Such a good fucking movie, man. Oh,
good time. I can throw Spider-Verse in there right at this time, man.
Absolutely.
I can't hold you up.
Oddly enough, I saw it this time when it came out that year. I saw it New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, one of the two.
Man,
and it was one of the best experiences. I was mad that I didn't go see it opening day. I was so
beautiful.
I said to myself, Lord, let it at least get a sequel.
Yo, Spider-Verse, man, listen, again, that's in the argument for, and it might not be in my top 5, but like,
it's in mine.
You can't even sleep on Spider-Verse. You got one more spot, cuz one more spot.
Dog, yeah. The thing I can say for Spider-Verse, it made me feel like I was watching all of those Spider cartoons that I grew up with in a movie, real quick.
Done well with a
done correctly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that was the culmination of that one. So now I'm a fan of that one. My last spot, man, it's a little hard to think about. I mean, honestly.
Look, you a Batman. Man. I know you a Batman guy.
I was about to say, man, it's either between Batman or saying Infinity War, but low key, man, I'm gonna have to say Batman. You already know, man. I like seeing it.
The Dark Knight was so much pressure.
Dark Knight
pressure.
Dark Knight. The last one was nice, but like, no, man, Dark Knight.
Okay.
So much fucking pressure, bro.
That was like you said, that was one of them when you was like, it was okay, we riding a roller coaster. Oh shit, we riding the road. Oh, there's more.
Oh
yeah,
my God, bro.
Yeah, they did that right. Now this last one, I gotta let it flesh out. It's not bad. I'm messing with it, but no, man.
That's in my top 5.
The last one,
the Batman.
Okay.
I don't care what y'all say. That scene where he comes out with them boots to beat up them thugs. That was Batman right there in essence. Sure he's not the grizzled Batman that we know, but he's becoming.
Charles, where you at, brother?
Yeah,
Charles.
Am I getting the scramble?
Yeah, bro. You like green, brown, and other colors.
Yeah, no, I'm not against it. You know, I do like the young Batman. Hey, I like that take on it.
Donovan is on your ass, D. Smith. He's on your ass.
I don't care, bro. You better come up here and say it to my face, brother.
I can fuck with it, but I gotta let it flesh out, man. I gotta see it. You know what I'm saying?
Look, the Batman was a great movie, brother, but like, I'd have to rewatch it because there's too many moments out of The Dark Knight, man. Like my man really all that fucking money and slid that motherfucker like it was.
He slid down
in the playground. Yeah. Bro.
Perfectly.
He slid, you know what I'm saying? He slid down the money like he was on the playground.
It's about
No,
sending a message.
I mean, like, and don't get, I don't know, man. Like, there's something about that. Like, that's one of them time capsule experiences, man, that I can't. If there was one movie, there's a lot of movies I remember going to see, but like going to see The Dark Knight a couple days after it came out was just insanity, man. That was insanity, bro. I didn't want that movie to end, man. Did not want it to end, bro. But like the Batman, huh? That's in your top 5, D. Smith? Are you sure?
Right, I'm up. In no particular order. The Batman, Logan, Spider-Verse, Black Panther, and shit.
See, you got these. See, that's why top 5s are difficult.
Shit, man. No, Endgame. Because that feeling of that moment when everyone came out of the portal, and he grabbed that hammer, and he finally fucking said, "Avengers assemble." If I was not in there with a crowd of people, I would have jumped up like a 10-year-old kid.
It'll never happen again either.
And exactly that I can never get that. If I could relive one movie, it would be either that or the first Avengers.
Look,
that was a good ass moment, man. Because I was my niggas, man. And everybody was like,
I almost did, bro. I almost jumped out of my seat like an idiot too.
So Donovan said no love for the X-Men. I'm gonna say this here. X-Men First Class was in my top 5. That used to be in my top 5. And X-Men no, it ain't even the other movies came out. It's what did they do in terms of now? There's nothing that was done to preserve how good of a movie X-Men First Class was. So nobody but us looks back on X. The masses don't look back on X-Men First Class as a great movie because the Fox trilogy or the Fox universe of X-Men movies ended on such a poor note. X-Men First Class is an all-time great superhero movie, bro. But what came after it was ass. Days of Future Past was very good. X-Men Apocalypse was fucking garbage. And X-Men Dark Phoenix, what the fuck are we talking about there? Donovan, me and you were in the theater together when we seen that motherfucker, bro. Like we was there. We was there in the theater with 5 other people in the summer of 2019, dog. I love X-Men, but they ruined X-Men First Class, bro. They fucking ruined it. Donovan, put your top 5 in this chat, man.
Fact.
Charles, that means Charles is up now.
I know I just shitted all over the X-Men universe, but I'm saying this from a standpoint of love, brother. Like, I'm saying this with love. They ruined X-Men First Class, man.
They did.
Completely ruined. Fuck you, Bryan Singer.
Yeah, there's nothing that we all want to be like, yeah, we can keep that from them. Or like it all just feels like it was a time sequence of Storm and Wolverine, low key.
Man, look, I remember Donovan. The first movie review we did on this channel was New Mutants. Like, Donovan got destroyed for dogging that movie in the Facebook groups. But who went to see New Mutants? My man Donovan is the only guy that put his life on the line in the middle of the pandemic to go see New Mutants, man. I don't want to hear none of that bullshit, bro. Fuck out of here with that, man. New Mutants.
Yeah, I didn't go partake. I didn't see it.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. All right, man. Let me chill out, bro. Let me chill out, bro.
So all right, so look, I gotta ask you about this, D, about the Batman. So, like, do you feel like you want to see this Batman grow up on his own, or do you think we're gonna have some sidekicks come in, Batgirl, Robin?
Yeah, I would like Robin to come in because we haven't gotten one in so long, and we've only gotten one real portrayal of Robin. So I would like to see that come in. But yeah, I want to see this one grow. I want to see it. This Batman grow.
I like that. I like that.
Okay.
I would prefer we do non-traditional, or no, let me say that. Let me fix that. We do most of his villains we haven't seen in movies, preferably. But if we have to, let's get some different takes on them.
All right. So how about this?
Go deeper into that theory that he made the villains more, because there's that theory that like all the supervillains start coming because Batman is there. So maybe leech onto that a little bit more if we're gonna do that.
Okay, I got you. So you know what I'm saying, like now since you appeared, you know what I'm saying, I want to fight you, Batman. Yeah, I got you.
Well, the old thread is that he's the reason why they have supervillains, because they don't start showing up until he came into the picture.
I will say this though, the ending to the Batman is perfect. Like that.
Yes.
That's such a good ending, bro.
Yes.
Oh man! And when Gotham flooded the way it was flooded, and the Penguin looked like a fucking gangster looking out that window.
And I love when you said that. He's like, it's a pussy way to get.
The only thing the Penguin didn't do when he looked out that window was the Birdman hand rub, bro. He was looking out that window like, yo, this city is mine. But the end game, I think, for this version of the Batman is going to be the court. Oh yeah, that's going to be dope. But the Court of Owls should be the signature defining villains for this version of the Batman.
I would agree. I would agree. Tease it little by little, and have it be the final film for him.
Yes, I think that for what Matt Reeves is doing, setting up this version of Gotham and this version of Batman, with us having never seen the Court of Owls as this secret society kind of thing, I think that's the best way to try to do this, bro. I would love to.
Do you think we'll still get Hush, by the way? I feel like we should get Hush.
Okay, sure. In the sequel, yeah, that's fine. I'm all right with that. As long as, I'm good with that.
Okay.
We could we could have Hush come up right now. That'll be like another little sequence of like Batman learning about his past and then dig deeper into the archives, and then we get the Court of Owls, because they did the Court of Owls in Arkham Knight, and they fucked that all up.
I just thought about that. That can go back into what I was saying about him being the problem, because those two things tied directly to his family.
Yeah, so that wouldn't be bad. You know what I'm saying? I could dig that, and relatively can say that the Court of Owls once again is one of the hardest storylines for Batman as there was, because that was one time where Batman was actually getting his ass whooped, and he had to once again kind of like in this movie figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, no, man, we 2 steps ahead of you, Batman. You better keep up.
Like, bro, and it was basically like, you know what? We're gonna stop fucking with you right now because we feel like it. We're bored. So, you know, get back to go ahead and go back to fighting guys that steal purses, but you ain't ready for this right here, brother.
I understand. We're about to put you underneath our thumb. You're already working for us. Keep doing a good job.
There's levels to this right here. You know what I mean? You'll never be able to fuck with us like that. So I think that's the end game for the Batman. But I'm just saying, D. Smith, I respect you for saying that the Batman is over the Dark Knight. Charles, you hear me, brother?
Yeah, I can hear you. I just my camera shit's jacked up.
No, you good, brother. Look, man, before we wrap this up on New Year's Eve, man, let me get your top 5 superhero joints, brother.
Of all time?
Top 5, no top 10. If you want some honorables, throw them in there. That's cool. But I need you. I know, bro. I know. Look, we applying pressure, brother. We applying pressure. I need your top 5, dog.
Dark Knight, the perfect film. Dark Knight. Damn, really? All right. Dark Knight. Winter Soldier.
Woo! I forgot about Winter Soldier.
I left that. That would be one of my honorable mentions right there.
Winter Soldier, Dark Knight.
Because that just edged out.
Winter Soldier.
Yep. 3 more spots, man.
Endgame, just because it's the culmination. Endgame.
Okay, 2 more spots, man. We Marvel heaven.
We're running kind of deep here. All right.
Marvel, hey.
Oh,
Ooh.
Suicide Squad, honorable mention. Damn, I can't believe I forgot that. James Gunn one. The James Gunn one.
Damn, y'all did 5? Okay. All right.
Look, if you want to go 10, we can put 10 up in Discord, man.
Yeah, you're right. Black Panther completely changed the game, so that's 4.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. The last one, huh? Damn. It's got to be Civil War. No. I'll put Civil War down for No Way Home.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
Oh, see?
Okay.
Man, listen, I can't argue with that. All right, man. Damn.
All right. So look, I'm with you on most of your, you know what I'm saying, your 5, you know what I'm saying, my boy, no, but the only one you catching smoke from me from Winter Soldier?
Winter Soldier good.
It's gotta be.
Winter Soldier.
I thought it was trash.
You thought
what?
I love Winter Soldier.
Wow.
Elaborate on that, Margin. You thought Winter Soldier was trash? This is gonna be a headline right here. Headline right here.
I mean, if you want, look, man, this is just way for me to summarize it up. I don't care for Captain America.
Okay.
You put it like that, man. He was a shit leader. He was terrible. And then look, what we get? Who was that? What we got? We got a little spinoff of Black Widow now recently. Trash. You know, if you want to follow, no, trash. Don't matter. Garbage. Everything he said. And then I'm not feeling Hawkeye being new Captain America. Trash.
What?
Hold on.
Falcon.
Hold on. Oh, you're not fucking with Falcon. All right, bro. You just said my man said Winter Soldier was trash. Trash.
I'm sorry.
I slightly disagree. That's all I'll say.
Hey, look, ain't nothing wrong with it. I'll be the odd one out the bunch. I just want to state on the record that's the only one I had to disagree with.
Damn.
I love y'all though.
I can see that.
Same here, brother. Same here.
Even the hand-to-hand combat and everything with Captain America and Bucky, that choreography was crazy.
Cap was giving out fades, bro. He was giving out fades.
Look, man, I'm standing by what I said.
I hear you.
Ain't nothing with it. Hey, man, I love you, but no, man, fuck Captain America, man.
He said, fuck
Captain America is dead. There's only Falcon X.
Falcon X, brother. Falcon X.
True.
Falcon X.
So, I mean, I guess I shouldn't speak ill or dead, but I mean, you know, hey, look, just because you dead don't mean my opinion going to change.
When I see Margin just spitting on his grave, be like, I'm glad that motherfucker dead.
You wasn't rocking with Steve Rogers at all, bro. All right.
Nah, man.
I mean, hey, look, if there's no convincing, but I like that top 5, Charles. What that means, though, is that DC they gotta put something together, man. They
do for sure.
I'm really hoping that Slade is fire or at least solid.
Slade,
yeah.
Wait, yeah. Slade?
Yeah, when he announces the slate.
Oh, I thought
we thought we were talking about a Slade. That's so we were like, word?
My bad, Slate.
I thought you said Slade.
No.
I was like, oh yeah, I like to see that, bro. What?
No, man. Slade.
Hell no.
Damn. No, you right, man. Donovan. Hey, Donovan, next time you jump on here, brother, you got to put your top 5 out there, man. But on that note, you know what I'm saying? I think we can jump off right there, man. God bless all of y'all brothers, man.
How about y'all, man?
Y'all be safe in these next 2 hours.
Pulling up for the New Year's Eve pull up, man. Whatever y'all doing, stay safe. And you know, a couple weeks we're gonna be right back here live on the Behind the Scene podcast. Uncle Jack 328 signing off. D Smith, go ahead, holler at him, man.
D Smith, you know who it is, the regular guy. Appreciate y'all listening. Always like, share, and subscribe.
Majin, plug your shit, cuz.
Well, yeah, you know it's Majin D. Luffy. You know what I'm saying? Find your boy. Once again, get your money syndicated. That means get some crypto, get a wallet, look in the ledger. Find me on Spotify, Majin D. Luffy. Shout out to the collective. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you already know the fam. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, everybody. Be safe.
Charles, plug your shit, brother. Plug your shit,
All right, man.
man.
Sorry for the technical difficulties.
Hashtag
This is the
Pan
Pan-African Phantom. O Kingdom Come creator. Check out O Kingdom Come on all platforms. Should be a good book. But stay plugged into behind the scenes, man. That's where it's happening. So make sure you keep checking us out. Like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff.
We out of here. Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy
man.
New Year, y'all.
Peace, brothers.
Peace.
Peace.
See you guys.